Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Descent into Avernus. Some announcements before we begin. It's been 2 weeks. We took last week off, as everybody knows, just to amplify the voices of the black creators and amplify the whole Black Lives Matter movement. So, speaking of which, there is a little channel kind of statement I have to make before we go forward. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to video myself, record myself saying this statement, and I'm going to put that up on the YouTube channel so it's up there indefinitely. Um, so, in the light of the changes to our world socio-political climate and culture as a direct result of the Black Lives Matter protests, certain changes will be made to the Mimics and Monstrosities channel and stream lineup in order to better reflect the values and ideals of this community. The first among these changes is the donation of all raised funds via Twitch and our other platforms to the Bail Project National Revolving Bail Fund starting June 10th, 2020 through July 10th, 2020. Following this charity-derived Mimics Monstrosities will be donating regularly to other BIPOC-focused charities throughout this calendar year and well into the future. And I think based on some events that happened this week regarding the trans community, I'll also be donating regularly to trans-related charities as well, which I think is a good idea. I hope.
Yeah.
Um, Furthermore, Mimics and Monstrosities is a community which strives to amplify the voices of BIPOC players and GMs. We recognize that in the past, we haven't been nearly as selective or diverse in our casting process as we should have been. We deeply apologize for our part in the perpetuation of racism within the TTRPG community, and we will do better going forward. We'll be making a greater effort to include and amplify BIPOC voices in our community, and we ask the Mimics and Monstrosities community to hold us and each other accountable as we implement these changes. It is too early to make any official announcements on casting, but in the near future, Mimics and Monstrosities will be featuring an entirely BIPOC played and GM'd game on either Fridays or Saturdays. In an effort to continue cultivating the most inclusive, empathetic, and safe community that Mimics and Monstrosities can offer, we will not have an open casting call for this game. Instead, we'll be reaching out to potential GMs and players ourselves based on recommendations from those within the BIPOC community, and this will also be going forward with all future games on the channel. We're not going to be just putting out casting calls to the general public anymore, due to some things that have happened from some of the games we have on here on the channel. Um, Speaking of that, finally, it has come to our attention that there are those within our community who find themselves in disagreement with our values and our support of the Black Lives Matter movement. These individuals have been respectfully notified of the values of the community and will no longer have a seat at the Mimics and Monstrosities table. We ask that if you not mention these names, we ask that you not mention the names of these individuals, but rather focus your energy into warmly welcoming the BIPOC voices, which will fill any open seats going forward. Now is the time to give credit to BIPOC creators, players, and GMs within the tabletop community. Mimics and Monstrosities is in full and complete support of the Black Lives Matter movement, and any racism, racialism, or disagreement with these values will not be tolerated or given platform. In accordance with these changes, the Mimics and Monstrosities channel rules and safety guidelines document in the Rules Read Before Posting channel on Discord has been updated. Everyone within the community must read these rules and guidelines. For cast members, you must read as well as sign the document with an updated date of signature. And that is mandatory. We would like to thank those within our community who have already illustrated immense support for the Black Lives Matter movement, either through social media presence, education, or attending protests themselves. We thank you and hope you stay safe as you continue to fight the good fight. To our BIPOC brothers, sisters, and siblings, we apologize for failing you in the past. We see you, we love you, we fight with you, and I promise we will do better. And yes, if you look up in the right-hand corner of our little stream, yes, you'll see the Bail Project. Our goal for the month of June to July 10th is $1,200. We're currently sitting at 100 of 1,200, but again, we got a whole month to raise money, so hopefully we can get to that goal. And if you can't donate now, that's totally fine. Donate when you can. Support these charities when you can. Amplify the voices of BIPOC people in the community, because this is something that is never going to be a month-long thing. This is a forever thing that needs to be constantly just amplified and talked about, because it's fucked up what's happening, and what's always been happening. So yeah, we're donating to the Bail Project this month. Next month, I'm looking through a list of charities to donate to. Um, so hopefully, and again, yeah, we'll be keeping this as a common trend for the rest of the channel's tenure, raising money constantly for charities in need, and then that are doing a good thing for, BIPOC and trans people. Also, we have a podcast up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean. So you can listen to that. You can listen to 2 campaigns on there now, Beneath the Tide and our Wildmount set campaign, Legends of Wildmount. If you don't have the time to sit down and listen to something that's 3.5 hours long usually, our Wildmount campaign's generally the better one to go to because it's usually only an hour and a half or less. And then you have a DM show called Demystifying DMing. That is the project of our Dungeon Master who hosts Soldiers of the Lich Queen, Sam. So he puts a lot of work into that. I think a new episode is going
That is not his name, Justin.
It's DN Daddy.
There you go.
And he does a really good job as a DM for sure. And he has a lot of good tips and tricks if you're looking to be a DM or if you're a DM who's been DMing for a while. It's a good resource to look into, and the episodes are usually about 20 minutes long or so. And you can find all of those on our podcast format, or you can find the video ones that we're sadly no longer doing on our YouTube channel. And that's it. So, for the players, you guys will need to be on Roll20 tonight.
Yeah, baby.
But we have a little recap to go through first. Let us just see what that is. See if I can remember, because it's been a while. Long story short, you all teleported to the wrong location in Avernus, accidentally, and took your infernal machines, your Devil's Ride motorcycles, to Coach Chi-Chi's Ma, that's the name of it, to free the Demon Lord inside Coach Chi-Chi, so you could learn the coordinates, the directions to the Bleeding Citadel. After an interesting sort of combat encounter in the pit where people were falling immense heights, almost dying, you all eventually got out of Kochichi's maw after freeing Kochichi, returned to the Crypt of the Hell Riders, were given the location of the Bleeding Citadel, and, long story short, arrived at the Bleeding Citadel, which seemed to be enveloped by a large 300-foot-high scab, as hard as rock. The upper 200 feet of the scab was newer, softer growth, covered in weeping wounds. You all scaled the scab after Salyn turned into a giant snake that had fly cast upon it. And you all entered into the scab, into these strange, fleshy, blood-ridden, dark tunnels, as there are no light sources inside this scab. And that is where we're going to pick up the session, so I will just swap the map over for y'all.
Alright.
And just so you guys know, 1 square is 10 feet, and you guys start to descend down this 20-foot high tunnel into this massive scab. All of these tunnels in here appear like they might be dug out by demons using claws or teeth. And yeah, the tunnels are very narrow. This tunnel is at least 20 feet tall. It is one of the bigger tunnels. It's about 20-foot radius. And it's a tube-shaped tunnel. And just to re-describe the area, you guys have entered through a circular gaping wound near the top of the scab, and this kind of forms a tunnel that descends into darkness.
Genuinely very upsetting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mortis is in the lead, Kronedur behind with Lulu flying above Kronedur, Salyn, and then Sefrin taking up the rear.
I just have such good dark vision.
Yes.
Good thing I can see in this dark.
Same here.
Uh-huh.
I think everyone has dark vision, so yeah, it's not an issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be really unfortunate if none of us did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then, we would hope that one of us would have the light spell memorized.
Oh yes, I believe someone cast the light spell before you guys came down here, though.
Yeah, I think Mortis's shield has
Yes.
the light on it or something.
Yeah, I believe someone cast the light on him. Yes.
Yeah, did
someone
I cast
the light.
daylight or...
No, I
it-
think someone has a light
I
cantrip.
think it was just
Oh,
a light
cool.
cantrip. Yeah.
Oh.
But you keep walking, and you kind of come to a ledge that looks like it drops. There's numerous kind of ledges. It's very hard to kind of describe this area.
Mm.
But the scab on one side of this narrow passage is stripped away, partially revealing one of the citadel's stained glass windows. The opaque
Ooh.
blue and yellow panes depict the contemplative face of a beautiful angel, and yeah, there's gaps that look like there's drops, and there's a tunnel that kind of going up. There's a tunnel kind of going through the middle, and there's a tunnel that kind of drops down. It looks like some scaling and ropes are going to be needed to kind of traverse this place easily. But yeah, so the window, unfortunately, people watching, I'm sorry I can't show the maps because it's a huge hassle to kind of get the Roll20 display to work on OBS. So yeah, you can see a massive stained glass window
Mm-hmm.
and tunnels. There's one tunnel that kind of goes up through the middle and then straight down. But there is also a huge gap in the middle, so there's gonna be again ropes, grappling hooks, however you want to traverse through this place is most likely gonna work.
Fair enough.
Well, which way do we want to go?
Any thoughts, Lulu?
No.
Great.
Did anyone cast detect magic last time? I'm trying to remember what's currently up. I know Sefrin didn't. I'm just wondering if anybody else did. I don't think anyone else has it.
I have detect
I don't have
magic, but I don't
Okay.
recall casting it.
Okay.
And if I did, it would have been a ritual casting.
Yeah.
Sefrin will use because while she does have the fly spell, her spell slots are very few and far between, so she'll use the good old-fashioned hammer, python, and a rope to get down.
Okay. So you're going
we're
straight
going
down,
down.
or
So actually, point of order, the way we're looking at the map,
yeah,
is it like
from the
top
side.
down
It's
or
from the side.
Yeah.
from the side?
Yeah,
okay.
it's very confusing. It's a side view map.
Okay, because then the grid's weird. Okay, okay, then that's out the window. I'm starting to think the flank spell might not actually be a bad idea here.
As Mortis is starting to untangle his 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, I mean, I also have 50 feet of rope, so it wouldn't be crazy to just drop down to that ledge and maybe try to explore one of the tunnels.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Or if we want, I can just, kind of step over here, way over there, and throw a rope back.
How often can you step?
Like once in a while,
Okay,
once per short rest.
I see.
Yeah, or Schwarz could carry it over.
If Spatch can carry a rope, that would be best. Yeah.
Schwarz is little, but
Mm-hmm.
yes, spirit.
Henrietta can't fly. Also, I named my chicken Henrietta. I don't know if I told any of
Oh
you.
no, you didn't. You were waiting for Henrietta to tell you the name.
Yeah, Henrietta told me that it's Henrietta.
That's an
Oh.
excellent choice.
Great name, right?
Interesting.
in.
Interesting. All right, we going up, we going down, we going across.
I
mean-
up feels like it's really hard to get to, which like makes it seem like the better way to go. You know what I mean?
And as you guys kind of look up the up tunnel, it looks
Yeah.
like it it looks like the ceilings up on that area are so narrow that anyone who is a medium creature is going to have to crawl through that tunnel. The only person who will not need to crawl is Kronedur.
I love being small.
Yeah. So,
Well.
up
Yeah.
we go or down we go?
I mean, I feel like it's probably gonna cost me at least one spell slot to get up there, so like, I don't super want to go up there.
I have a feeling that based on dwarven logic, any valuables are going to be found at the bottom. So I think we should be going down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the sword is probably going to be like in the center of the scab.
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably in like a big, dramatic, like demon heart goo thing.
That
That's
would
on
be
fire.
Yeah.
Considering our luck, yeah.
And yeah, just to reiterate, the walls or the tunnels have not been carved away by demons. Yeah, the floors are scab, ceilings scab, walls made of scabs.
Very strong iron smell.
Yeah, very strong blood smell. Yeah, iron. It's warm.
Potassium.
Yeah, it's really warm in here. It's humid.
You know, if I hadn't made a living from harvesting the gallbladders of bears to make medicine, this might actually turn my stomach.
I think it's neat.
I mean, this isn't the first time I've been surrounded by blood, so. Alright, so.
Let's
Down
jump
we go?
across.
Down we go. I mean, I guess we could actually probably jump down there without dying.
It is, so each square is 10 feet, so jumping down
Wow.
would be 10, 20, 30 feet. 30 foot, so for 30-foot drop if you go straight down. So there will be falling damage.
But if we go get a nice running start, we could probably pretty easily jump to here.
And not get any falling damage, correct.
Yeah,
You
we
can
could
jump
try
You
that.
can jump as many feet as your strength score.
I got 10 feet of strength.
Otherwise, you have to make an acrobatics check.
Oh, wait. I've got a 12 in strength.
So you can jump 12 feet with a running.
Aha.
You can jump 12 feet with a running start, I believe.
Okay. Normally, this might be a problem for me, but as Sefrin takes out these very sturdy-looking gloves, or not even gloves, they're like gauntlets, slips them on, suddenly you see her muscles start to fill in a little bit.
And based on where Kronedur wants to jump to, which is right here, that's still a 10, 20, that's a 30-foot difference still. So everyone will still need to make acrobatics checks.
Okay.
Or
It can't
athletics.
count.
Or athletics, depending on how
Did
you
you-
want to this.
Did you say out loud with your mouth that the squares are 10 feet each and I just ignored you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I also
Good
have
to
it
know.
highlighted up near the map in the right corner. 1 square
Oh.
equals 10 feet.
Yeah.
In case anyone
Nice.
forgets.
So if we do use ropes, the thing that I'm wondering is like, what the heck are we going to be attaching them to? You know, I don't really.
So not all of this is soft, squishy scab. There's still a lot of like
Okay.
hardened rock-like scab. Like, some of the hardened scab is hard as rock.
Okay. So
Disgusting.
it would like if we could, well, I should ask, could we like drive a python into it?
You can certainly try.
Mortis has tied his dagger to the end of his rope. Is he gonna take his hammer and try to hammer the dagger into one of the piles?
Mortis, you know I have a python on me.
Yeah, pipe
That's
might be a
okay.
little. Okay, so you're gonna try to.
Just
So
let
you're
him have
using
his fun.
you're using your warhammer on a little tiny dagger to hammer it into a rock hard scab. Give me a strength check. If you roll too high, it's gonna break. Or actually, no. If you roll too low, it's gonna. That dagger is gonna be.
I love being back.
That is a 9.
A 9. The dagger hits the scab at an awkward angle. You bring down all your strength, and the blade just snaps clean off the dagger.
No. Mortis is just gonna
Bad
look
luck.
at Well, that definitely wasn't dwarven made. And just toss it over his shoulder.
All right, let's try with actual adventuring material, shall we? And she'll just with a not a war hammer, but like a construction hammer and a python go ding 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 ding.
Okay,
ding, ding.
just roll me a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
Fair enough.
Or if you have
Oh,
proficiency in stoneworkers' tools, I believe they're called, or masons' tools.
I got proficiencies in a lot of supplies. That ain't one of them.
Either way, just roll me a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Come on. Ooh, that's actually quite good. And the proficiency. What's the proficiency bonus at this level?
It should say in your character sheet, I believe.
Yeah.
Off beside your speed.
Yes.
It's currently a +4.
+4. Okay, so 19 plus 4, so 23.
Nice. So you just
Heck yeah.
chink into the same scab that Mortis was trying to hammer into, and the python just glides right in. A little bit of blood kind of spurts out, but the python goes in and is pretty firm.
Mortis is just gonna narrow his eyes. That was a good shot, kid.
Right tool for the right job.
Well, that's what they say, I guess. And he's gonna start tying off the rope.
Okay, and
There
it's
we
50
go.
feet worth of rope.
50 feet worth of rope.
Okay.
Right. So, how are we gonna do this? Who wants to pull it across? Who wants to go across and hold it while the rest of us go over?
Oh, is that what we're doing? We could probably just go straight down and then try to climb up. It doesn't look too steep, right? Maybe?
Yeah, it's about a 30-foot drop, so it's not too far down.
Yeah, so we could just climb down in theory and then just walk up.
Yeah, to right there. And
yeah.
then doop doop doop.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Climb
I
down
think
here
it's-
and then do right there.
Yeah,
Or we
I
could
hear
just
ya.
keep down. I think the sword is probably in the bowels of the scab.
Okay.
That's right. Can you not sense it, Lulu?
No, not right now.
That would make things much easier.
Yeah.
All right, I have
Oh.
to agree. As a dwarf, we usually put our stuff as deep as possible.
Hmm.
I'm thinking demons might be doing the same here.
Ah, so you're agreeing that dwarves are demons.
I mean, if you've seen some of the dwarves that I know, you'd think so.
And here I am, a half demon.
Mortis is just going to start with that. Mortis is just going to start lowering himself.
Okay. And you guys, yeah, you can start lowering yourself.
Yeah.
You guys are going right here or over here?
There.
I want to look at everything is my thing, though.
All right.
I want to look at all these here tunnels. All right. Loop.
So Mortis, the tunnel that you can see immediately in front of you is very narrow. Everyone will need to crawl through the midsection of that tunnel to get through, aside from Kronedur.
Ha!
You're gonna be rubbing up on Scab. If you got plate armor, that plate armor is probably gonna nick and cut away at some chunks of Scab.
I'm just going to double check what armor I have.
Like it's not gonna be detrimental or anything. It's just gonna be gross.
Yeah.
Chainmail. Perfect. Okay. I'm good.
Gooey.
So you all get onto this other part of the Scab. The rope just kind of dangles there. So I'll just draw where the rope is.
Yeah. I guess there's no real way to get the rope.
And it's 50 foot of rope, so 10, 20,
Yeah.
30, 40. So it's probably down there.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Let's skedaddle then.
We gonna try crawling, or we gonna go somewhere wider? What do you think?
What do you mean crawling? That's perfectly sized.
It's tiny, but okay.
'Cause you're a tiny bastard, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the tunnel right here is about 4.5 feet tall.
Huh. That gives me like like 2 feet.
Damn.
Everyone else is gonna be crawling through there.
All right, let's crawl through the tiny scab hole.
I don't want to go first.
I'll go first.
Thanks.
So anyone crawling, you're at half movement speed,
Okay.
Okay.
and you're considered prone.
Cool.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, because you have to go prone to crawl.
Mortis. Yeah, Mortis is gonna go first then.
Okay. Mortis, you start crawling through the tunnel. It's a tight squeeze. You get to the mid part, and it's getting real tight to squeeze through there. You get the idea if you were wearing probably a lot of plate armor and had a bunch of stuff on your back, you'd be having a rough time getting through here. But eventually, yeah, you can get to the other side relatively easy. And it kind of opens up into another large drop. About a 10, 20, a 40-foot, 35-foot drop.
Well, this is a problem.
Well, shit.
The Kronedur can just walk his normal speed through, just doop, 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 doop,
Doop.
doop. Lulu following behind.
I love being little.
I have more rope, so
I genuinely don't think I have rope, but let me check.
I don't know. We don't have anything left to tie it off. Well, we could tie it off to a stub, I guess.
yeah.
You don't have any more pythons?
Oh, I do have rope.
I super do not have any pythons.
I have no pythons.
Me neither.
Just, I mean, I have 10 python, or 9, I should say, 9 pythons left.
Oh, well, that works. We can always retrieve them on our way out.
Yeah,
That is true.
and if this is a dead end, we'll just get them on our way up.
Yeah.
Okay. I will pass my rope up to the front.
Okay. You guys have like 60 feet of dark vision, so you'd be seeing more than this.
Ooh.
It'd be like 10, 20, 10.
I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Oh, okay, so let's just reveal
Just putting it out there.
all
Oof.
that then.
Yeah. It looks like if we go down whatever direction that is, it's gonna be like another tight little squeeze. Something to consider.
I have a weird feeling we're gonna find a lot of those D's down here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put the rope in place. You
Okay.
want me to hammer it in, Mortis?
You can take care of securing those. I'll head down first.
That is good. Ting,
Alright.
ting, ting,
Yeah, so
ting,
roll me another d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
ting. Okay.
The DC is super low, so.
Is 16?
Okay. Tink, tink, tink. This rock's a little harder to get through, but the python still goes in and you can tie the rope around it.
Okay.
And is this another 50-foot rope, I believe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so. It kind of just spills out in that direction then.
Okay.
So,
Well,
the rope goes, you hammer the python in, set the rope up, and it goes. You have another safe passage down. Obviously, athletics checks to climb up rope, but to climb down, you can just climb down.
Cool.
Wait, so how many feet down is this?
About 35.
If I were to stand right here, would it be 30 feet?
Like where Mortis is standing?
Yeah, from like where the pigeon is to like right here.
You wouldn't be able to fall diagonally. You wouldn't be able to fall straight to there.
Oh no. I just wanna go down, but then I wanna know if
Yeah, that's
that's within 30 feet of me.
It's about 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Mortis already climbs down.
I'll do that as well, and then I'll wait right here for everybody else.
Okay, and you have 100 feet of dark vision?
120, yeah.
Okay, so...
I'll be seeing.
Kronedur, you see hordes of hellish flies that buzz around a dark chamber, which is strewn with mutilated devil corpses and gnawed bones. A hole in the floor reveals another dark cavern below this one. And that hole is right here.
This way looks really gross. Lots of corpses.
And in the opposite direction, another really tight squeeze.
Hellflies or little space?
Can I cast Mage Hand to try to float back up and snatch the pit in?
Yeah. How much does a python weigh?
I don't know.
Pythons
I don't
weigh.
They're probably definitely nowhere near 5 pounds, I don't think.
Pythons. 2.5 pounds.
Yeah, so Mage Hand can easily just. Oh wait,
Because it's wedged into
no.
rock.
the Mage Hand wouldn't be able to pull it out of the ground.
It can do 10 pounds of things though.
Ooh.
If that changes anything.
No.
No. Okay. Hey Lulu, can you go up there and grab the pit in, please?
Okay. And she's gonna fly up and try to. So I need Lulu to make a strength athletics check.
Okay, that's me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Strength plus 0, great. 18.
She pulls it out with her trunk. Oh, kind of surprised by her own strength, and the rope kind of just coils at your feet, and Lulu flies down with the python.
Perfect.
Yeah, and the rope just
So yeah.
falls to the floor and just coils up at your feet.
Mortis.
So gross and scabby.
Mortis grabs it, throws it over his shoulder.
Okay.
Do we want to go into hellflies with strewn bodies and a potential downwards cavern type thing? Or do you want to go the other way that's also kind of angled like it's going to be downwards, but it's going to be a squeeze? But it could result in a potential fall.
I kind of prefer knowing where I'm going personally.
Well, I mean, with the hellflies, if I had to rely on an old saying, they say the more resistance you meet, the closer you are to reaching your goal. So it may be that the entrance surrounded by hellflies and mutilated demon corpses is in fact the direction we need to go in.
And because of your dark vision, Kronedur, and the light
Yes.
on Mortis' shield, the corpses look like 3 bearded devils, 2 barbed devils, and 1 devil that looks like it's made entirely of bone, rather large, and it's got like a long tail and wings. And all of the corpses appear to be torn to pieces and in some cases partially eaten.
Can I do a religion check to try to like suss out what I know about these demons, specifically like how dangerous they all are? Just like,
Yeah, give me 3 separate religion checks for each. 1 separate religion check for each one.
okay.
You've seen the bearded devils before. They're the ones that have like purple skin and tentacle beards that have been like restraining people and stuff. So you fought them before. You know what they're about. Barbed devils. I believe you guys might have fought barbed devils before as well.
They were a pain.
Yeah. Was one of them on the... No, that was a spined devil on the boat, right?
Barbed devils, you guys have not fought before, I don't think.
Oh no, the spiny devils, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
this
spiny
is-
devil was on the bar.
This
Yeah,
one's a medium-sized fiend. It's kind of got greenish skin and it's covered in barbs. So you can
Yeah,
do a
they're
check for this
Oh,
one
yeah.
and the one made of bones.
Yeah, they're basically Spike from X-Men Evolution.
Then I rolled a 28
For the first
and a
one.
25.
Okay, so the barbed devil are creatures of unbridled. You know that if they're reading and stuff, they're creatures of unbridled greed and desire. They act as guards to more powerful denizens of the Nine Hells and their vaults. Uh, Based on what it looks like, it resembles a tall humanoid covered in sharp barbs, spines, and hooks. Um, they welcome any chance to fight when victory promises reward. Sorry. They're known for being incredibly alert, difficult to surprise, and they attend to their duties without boredom or distraction. So they can't be distracted or they're never distracted or bored. And they use their sharp claws as weapons, and they can hurl balls of flame. And I'll say through your reading, you would know they're resistant to cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. And they're immune to fire and poison.
Damn. That really cuts out a lot of what I'm able to do.
And you said the other one was a 25 or a 28?
25.
25. This other creature is a large fiend, so it's about 10 feet tall. And it's made of bone. It's got like weird bug-like wings and a long hooked stinger-like tail. And you would know this to be a bone devil. They're resistant to cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. Immune to fire and poison. And you would know that through your reading and everything, driven by hate, lust, and envy, bone devils act as the cruel taskmasters of the Nine Hells. They set weaker devils to work, taking special delight in seeing fiends that defy them demoted. At the same time, they long for promotion and are bitterly envious of their superiors, attempting to curry favor through it irks them to do so. They kind of look like it looks like a humanoid husk with dried skin stretched tight across its skeletal frame. It bears a fearsome skull-like head and the tail of a scorpion, and a foul odor of decay hangs in the air around it. Though they are devastating in combat with their claws, bone devils also wield wicked polearms made of bone, which they use to subdue enemies before striking with their venomous tails.
Okay, so I've thought about it. I know I've read up on all of these devils before, and I think potentially going into this area with the hellflies is going to result in our deaths, because these devils are all like genuinely pretty powerful devils, and something ripped them the fuck up. And it's my personal feeling that we will also get ripped the fuck up if we are in that room.
Yeah. There might be something in there. That's a good point. Okay.
Hell, it might even be the fucking hellflies just ripping into things.
I have some innate magic. It allows me to replicate the spell Burning Hands if you think that might help clear them away.
I don't think it will.
I think history has shown that a lot of stuff down here is kind of impervious to fire, though.
Yeah, everything here is on fire all the time. I mean, I could summon up a mighty wind to maybe knock them all around and make them bump into each other. But it seems like a lot just for some flies.
Yeah,
the flies aren't that big. They're not big at all. They're normal fly size. They're just like, it looks like there's just separate, like 4 separate swarms of them kind of just buzzing in the air. They kind of land on the corpses, eat a little bit of the flesh, and then fly back up in the air and buzz around some more.
I think we should go the other way.
Yeah, there might be something really gross in that hole, and devils keep trying to get into it and then get ripped to shreds and thrown outside.
Mortis is just gonna start making his way this way.
In the opposite direction?
And he's just gonna have a peek down this tunnel here.
Okay. Ignore my blip. You take a little peek down the tunnel. It's very narrow, and it's just like a sheer drop. You're crawling, so there's really no way to like get a good position to like put a titan in this area. But staring straight down, like from what you can see from that angle, looking down, you can hear as you kind of proceed, the scab transitions from being soft and spongy kind of to being super super rock hard now. And looking down, you see 10 small snarling demons covered in matted gray fur claw and bite a hole into the hard scabby floor. And there's a demon made of shadow that flies over the smaller fiends, just screaming at them like Mortis, as you crawl over there, give me a stealth check.
Oh.
Oh shit!
He might crit. You
Actually,
never
hold on.
know.
Hold on.
It's
Never mind.
it's a
Never mind. The
disadvantage
digging
because,
sound is loud enough where you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Oof, okay.
Mortis is gonna nudge Kronedur. Go get Sefrin. We might need a translator here.
Hey, half demon. We need a translator over here. Wait, I think I can translate.
Dad, do you not like speak every language ever?
I speak a lot of them.
Lula kind of freezes a little bit, and she goes, "I sense the presence of something."
Where? Which way? Please don't say the
I don't
Hellfly
have
way.
a direction nearby,
Okay.
but I think Yinoku's pet is in the area, and I think these demons are trying to free it.
Who?
Oh,
Who?
Yinoku?
What?
Yinogu.
Oh.
Knoll devil, Knoll demon, lord of the Knolls.
Oh no.
I so desperately don't want to fight that.
No.
His pet lives in here, I think. Krakatoek. It's a huge,
I may be
huge,
willing to fight that.
gargantuan fiend.
Never mind.
And
Oh.
it can just belch up and vomit up other demons.
Yeah, doesn't
should,
sound great.
So that's
Yeah.
I think we should maybe make it so they don't free Ganogu's pet, so we
Like
don't
where
have
they're
to do
so
Ganogu's pet.
they're digging right here.
Yeah.
And she's like, I think they're trying to dig. So it looks like they're digging down. You can assume she means the presence is probably directly down from where they're digging.
Do you
But
guys
that
mind
tunnel's-
if I do something?
What are
I
you
don't.
thinking of doing?
What?
I got a spell.
What kind of spell?
Yeah.
It's my sickening radiance spell.
What was that spell?
Oh.
I mean, the kind of, well,
Well.
I mean, the shadow one might be able to get up to us.
I
but...
I could catch everything in there.
If you catch everything in there, yeah, and we just kind of stand back.
So to describe what these creatures look like a little better. The hairy ones have like green flesh with wisps of hair. They look like weird demonic pigs, almost.
Oh, I'm picturing like the
I love them.
the little thing in the Dark Crystal.
Yes. I will
Yeah.
actually pull up pictures of what you see, actually.
Yes.
Because I am not good at describing monsters that well.
It's super hard.
Yeah.
Also, it almost sounds like the Morlocks from the really old Time Traveler.
Yes. You know what? If anyone wants to make a history check, I will allow it.
Yes,
I
please.
want
Figure out
to.
what these demons are. Like the
I
hairy
will.
ones and the shadowy one.
So 2 history checks or just the one?
Just do the one.
Okay.
14?
Oh, that's actually not bad.
15. Alright.
Yeah, I got a 17.
17.
I also got a 17.
Ah.
Okay. So the little pig-like ones are called dretches.
Love that name.
Okay.
And the shadow one is aptly named a shadow demon.
Yeah.
Out
Out of character, I assumed.
Dretches are among the weakest of demons, repulsive, self-loathing, and creatures doomed to spend eternity in a state of perpetual discontent. They are incredibly stupid, but what they lack in potential, they make up for in sheer malice. Yeah, they're real dumb. And this is what they
Me
look
too,
like.
bitch, me
I will
too.
Yay.
So that, excuse the glare from my
Oh.
ring light, but that is a dredge. Oh my god, the ring light is killing this thing.
Yeah.
But yes, dredge.
Oh, those
My
guys.
ring light is you know what? For the sake of this.
Those things. Huh.
Oh, it's still not helping. But yes. And the other one is a shadow demon.
Chumps.
You can
Those
probably
are cool.
assume the shadow demon.
Love shadow demons.
Same.
Such a great monster to throw at like really any level party.
So what I'm hearing is we should just like fight them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Yes, that's what you see.
So
I have-
everybody's blessing.
I do know what these things are, and I know that they suck.
So do I. I also
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't happen to be vulnerable to silver, would they?
I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance.
I think all
Okay,
devils and demons
So you're
kinda
casting
are.
Sickening Radius on that group.
Yeah, it's I've got 120 feet range for it, and then it's a 30-foot sphere thing.
Yeah. All right. So
Many of them are
the
there.
Shadow Demon and the Dretches need to make saving throws.
Constitution
so
saving throws, please.
Blast up this Sickening Radiance. It catches the Shadow Demon off guard. It turns and it begins to like flee and start to go through one of the walls, but it does need to make a save before it disappears. Okay. And the Shadow Demon got a 12.
Failure.
You would know that Shadow Demons are vulnerable to radiant damage.
I'm gonna fuck this thing's whole day up.
The Dretches are resistant to lightning, cold, and fire, and immune to poison. The Dretches, so first group of Dretches got a 16.
Fail.
Second group of Dretches got a 8.
Fail.
15 for the third group.
Fail.
And the lone Dretch got a 10, so everything fails.
Fail.
So roll that radiant damage.
I would love to.
And just in case these things survive, which I doubt they will, everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Just in case.
Beans.
26 points of radiant damage.
Never mind. All of the Dretches are dead. They just they squeal and drop over. Double that for the Shadow Demon, 26 times 2, because it's vulnerable to radiant.
52 points of radiant damage.
The Shadow Demon is still alive, and it is going to fly away and phase through Scab walls and disappear. So there is no encounter. The Dretches lie dead on the floor. The Shadow Demon uses incorporeal movement and just leaves these Dretches behind as they all die.
That was fairly straightforward.
Yeah, they're pretty weak. But it's best to get them all in one go if you can.
Yes, you just killed 7. It says 10 small snarling demons, but there's 7 of them.
I have to say, Kronedur, I really could have used you on a couple of battlefields back in the day.
Probably, yeah.
All right. So
well, you got me now.
Kronedur, you just killed 7 Dretches in one go. Just...
Feels great. Feels real good. Not gonna lie to you.
Are you dropping Sickening Radiance before anyone descends down into it?
No, I'm not, because they don't have to worry about it, because I'm an evocation wizard.
Oh, that's correct. Cool. Just bringing up memories.
Just in case that Shadow Demon decides to pop back in to try to fuck one of us up while we're in this room.
Okay.
So Mortis is gonna hand Sefrin the pitten and get ready to climb down first, since he's the least squishy one of them all.
Okay.
Even though he's died twice.
Yes.
Such is the fate of the tank.
So there really is no area to get leverage to actually put a Python in, so you guys are going to have to dangle your bodies down and drop like 5 feet.
We wouldn't be able to just even put the Python like right here, though?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, actually, yeah, you
kind of drape the rope?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, like just like right at the top of the slope. Like it might not reach. We might have to like, a little bit.
Well, it's 50 foot of rope, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It would be a 5-foot drop at the end of the rope.
That's not a big deal.
You don't get. You don't take falling damage up for 5 feet, so.
Yeah.
But what about Kronedur, though?
Shut the fuck up.
It's still 5 feet for Kronedur, so he's fine.
Yeah.
So wait, Mortis is allowed to make fun of you for being old, but I can't?
Well, yeah, he's also old.
It's fine.
I'm
Whatever.
over
It's fine. I don't care.
100 years old, whippersnapper.
Listen,
As Mortis climbs down.
Sure, you're old by human standards, but by my standards, you're still a spring chicken.
You know what?
A spring abyssal chicken.
Sefrin, you've had experience putting these pythons in. We'll say you can just do it. Just.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, come on, Lulu. We're going down.
Mortis is gonna peer down this tunnel right here.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's this tunnel. No one will have to crouch down to get through. But it kind of goes into a large opening, but you can't really see that much beyond the large opening.
Okay.
And the other direction, it looks like just a sheer drop down after about 5 feet. But you can't see how far down based on where you guys are standing.
Well,
I'm gonna go look over and like look straight down.
Okay.
Carefully.
be
You
careful.
look straight down,
Hold my hand.
and it's
Ah,
it's only a 30
fine.
it's only a 30-foot drop.
Oh, it's only a 30-foot drop, which I mean, like, would
Oh.
still wreck my tiny little body,
Sure.
but in
I'm
the
sure
grand
this.
scheme of things,
I mean, I'm sure that's hard on your joints at your age.
yeah, it really, really is.
You
Wait.
tried taking like
Calcium supplements, yes.
yeah, and like collagen.
I haven't tried the collagen.
May I suggest this thing that came from the far away? They call it Tai Chi. Very
Yeah,
Heard of it.
full movements. It's very relaxing.
You know, I hear the monks are big on that.
A part
Yeah.
of the ceiling caves
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. All right, left or right? Like straight
This
down
one-
or incline down?
The incline, if you can at least, explore that,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it turns out to be not good times, we can simply backtrack and go with the other entrance.
Yeah.
A good point.
All right, Kronedur, you get behind me.
Okay.
Okay.
As my shield. Mortis is gonna make his way to about there.
All right, so you start walking down the leftmost passage.
Right.
Right to about there, and then he's just gonna, with Kronedur, they're just gonna peek over that little hill there.
Okay.
Ah.
You see a pretty large opening. It goes down, and then it goes up and to the left. Doesn't look like you're gonna have to worry about
Huh.
ropes or dropping here. It's just jump or drop off a little jump and then walk.
Okay.
Cool.
But it does look like the path down that goes down to the south and to the east is very narrow again.
Yeah.
More crawling through Scab.
I really wish I had a few more of my boys. We could widen these tunnels out within a half hour. No problem.
Yeah. Or, give it time, I could probably mix up some nitroglycerin.
Mm.
The
So what I'm
literal last
hearing
thing I want is that.
leave a nice fat trail for things to find us by. That's what I'm hearing right now from that.
A good point. All I thought about was how much blood was going to get splattered all over everything, everywhere, including and mostly us.
I
You
think
haven't
I've
spent much time on a battlefield, have you? You get used to that after a while.
I mean, I was about to say, we are almost constantly covered in blood from the various things we slaughter on a nearly daily basis.
I don't know what you are doing, but I'm a long range fighter personally. I very rarely have to deal with the gore.
Sefrin,
I've had-
scrapes along some of the softer sections and just kind of... There, now you are initiated.
I will kill you.
You can
Leave
try.
that for the demons. Come on.
Mortis is gonna head down, and he's gonna have a look down the tunnel there.
Kirkland is all about killing other PCs today.
Yeah, they keep fucking with me.
Oh man. Alright, you're looking down the tunnel? Okay.
Let's
So
go.
up this
Oh.
way.
Stop being grumpy and let's go.
Yes, you look up. It looks like it's a relatively comfortable tunnel going up. No crawling needed. However, down this way, you see a real tight squeeze.
Ooh, yeah,
Where
look at
Oh,
that.
and
Everyone
even
will have to
I
crawl
have to
through.
crawl.
Yeah.
Fit that there.
Damn.
Dang.
But I think the other way is gonna be going back.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it kind of looks. I feel like just based off of math, that going up the other way is probably going to get us towards the
Oh, excuse me.
lies.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Bless you.
All right, let's go
Yep.
down.
Down it is.
Going down. Alright.
Mortis is gonna unstrap his shield and push it ahead of him as he comes to. How narrow is that point now?
Like 3 feet.
Yeah, he's gonna have to crawl through. So he's combat crawling, pushing his shield in
I
front of
don't
him.
have to crawl.
Wow, you're below 3 feet.
I'm 2.5 feet because I'm an old man who's like very like
Yeah, your
curled
head,
up and
your head probably. Yeah. You don't even scrape the top. You have like a 5-inch clearance.
yeah.
So maybe like wisps of your old man hair kind of scrape the top of it.
Well, all those wisps are now matted down with
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
pus
Bloody
and
scab.
blood. Yep. However, Mortis, where you are, you can see into a 40-foot wide chamber where there's a statue, and a 9-foot tall statue of a hulking biped with clawed hands and feet stands on the floor of this chamber. 3 vulture-like demons and 6 gnolls cackle as they dance around the statue. That is a very crude likeness of Yanogu. I think you should destroy the statue.
Gnolls aren't resistant.
But-
Stuff.
But there are
I mean-
3 large vulture-like
Yeah.
demons that are kind of just like flying around the statue, and the gnolls are dancing around it and cackling.
I have a question.
Okay.
How so it's a 9-foot thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it freestanding? Is it like screwed into place?
Good question. It looks like it's kind of stuck in some of the scab, so it's kind of wedged
Cute.
into the scab. Like the scum of the scab is kind of grown over the base of it, so it's wedged in pretty securely.
Great.
Can Mortis use his dwarven stoneworking, maybe?
Actually, that reminds me, Mortis, you're right there, and the light from your shield is very noticeable.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the Vrox look up at the tunnel, and Noel stop dancing. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to cast something. Why did you have to talk, Mortis? It's okay, I forgive you for it.
I'll let you get a spell off if you want. On your turn.
Okay.
All right, Mortis, what'd you get for initiative?
natural 20 minus 1, so 19.
Fuck
19.
yeah.
Salyn, what'd you get for initiative?
12.
12. Sefrin,
natural 20 plus 1.
21. Kronedur,
11.
11. All right, Sefrin, you are right out of the gate.
Okay, Sefrin is going
And
to...
based on the dimensions of this tunnel, it is difficult terrain to get through it, so it's 15 feet to get through that gap. Kronedur,
Okay.
you can fit through Kronedur to get through him, but you are considered prone and crawling, so it's half movement to also stand up.
Okay. So basically, all her movement to get through and stand up?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, as well, right?
and you'd be sharing a space with Kronedur.
That's fine. He's tiny.
I'm
Um,
so small.
Also, anyone within 10 feet of me right now has advantage on saving throws.
Nice.
Okay, so from where I am, how good of a view do I have?
Throws.
You have a pretty good view. They're all kind of like down there dancing below anyway and flying around, so you can they're all within they're in a cluster together. So
Okay. Oh, that's delicious for me. What the hell? I never get to use this. She's going to cast Flaming Sphere right in the middle.
okay, let's see here. So that hits the statue, and it hits the 3 Vrox and the 6 Gnolls. And I believe they have to make a dexterity saving throw as soon as they enter it anyway.
Yep.
All right. So Vrox, it looks like the fire isn't doing as much as it should be doing to the Vrox. They are resistant to fire.
That's fair.
The first Vrock got a 13.
Fail.
Okay. Second Vrock got a natural 1.
Oof.
Fail.
Third Vrock got a 17 plus 5.
That succeeds.
Yeah, 3 Vrocks. So that's
Okay.
them. The Gnolls, there are a lot of Gnolls here.
Ooh.
There are 6 Gnolls. That's actually not a lot. The Knoll, first Knoll got a 6, 13,
Fail.
14,
Fail.
3,
Fail.
13,
Fail.
7. So everything
And fail.
fails.
Yeah, everything fails except for the one Vrock.
Yep.
So anything that failed that saving throw takes 12 points of fire damage.
Ugh, the Knolls are looking real bad. And the statue also takes that damage automatically because statues can't make saving throws. So the statue... Okay, I need to write down
Nice.
the statue's stuff.
Nope.
So bear with me for just a second as I look for a pen. Okay. And that was 12, you said?
Yep.
If I remember correctly? Okay.
Yep.
So it... Okay. Anything else? Oh, sorry, 12. So the first
Yeah.
two rocks take 6,
Mm-hmm.
because they're resistant, and the second one takes... Oh, wait, hold on. No, they don't. Ah! Because they're resistant and they saved, so they take 3 fire damage.
Yep. Okay, and as a bonus action, she will command Schwartz to do a forced strike. I'll say on the closest knoll.
Okay. Go for it. It's like...
All right. It is
What was that to hit?
okay. Shows probably won't work so well. That's a 5.
A 5 misses. The Nola's kind of whacks Schwartz out of the way with its spear.
No. Oh, that's all I got.
The Knolls rolled real bad for initiative, so everyone goes before the Knolls do.
Oof.
That brings it to Mortis. You are also still prone, I believe. So it's half movement for Mortis to stand
Mortis
up.
is in trouble here, actually.
And to actually get into that area, you guys all have to go prone again to get in there. Kronedur is the only one that can get into that chamber, and Lulu without going prone.
Okay.
Let me see here. That's 30 feet. That's a 30-foot fall there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, and you have to crawl to get through there.
Ouch.
So it's half movement. So it's 10 feet to get through there, and then it's a 30-foot drop. Falling does not cost you movement speed, though,
Oh.
No, but it does cause you damage.
and you land prone when you fall. Unless you have feather fall, you can land on your feet.
I wish.
And there is a flaming sphere in that room as well. What's the radius on flaming sphere again?
Radius on flaming sphere is
It's 30, I believe.
so the range is 60 feet, but it's a 5-foot sphere.
Okay, so I'll just say
Okay.
it takes up this much space then. Yeah.
Okay. Mortis is gonna drop to 30 feet. He's gonna crawl through and drop.
You're going to crawl through and drop. Okay. You drop, you land prone. And you'll take some falling damage.
3, 6.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage and land prone. Just
Okay,
Ow.
that's fair enough. Oops, that's the wrong one. And damage.
and there was
5.
half movement to get through that little gap as well.
So I pretty much. So how much? So that would have been 20 feet that I just went through then.
You still have half your movement speed left to stand up if you don't want to be prone with all these knolls and rocks.
Yes. And then as my bonus action, I am going to cast Shield of Fate.
Alrighty. Anything else? Let's move.
That'll be it for me.
Okay. It's going to bring us to one of the rocks. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw as it starts its turn in the flaming sphere. That is a 12. So,
That does not save.
So yeah, fire damage for this bad boy.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I rolled the wrong. I was looking at the null stat block. Yeah, 14 still fails.
Still fails.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, it gets advantage though because of magic resistance. I forgot that.
Oof.
Okay, well,
17
shoot.
plus 5. 18.
That does save.
Yep.
Okay, so
Magic resistance.
half of half, but still something. Well, so half of half in this case is going to be 1 because I rolled a 4.
Okay, so yeah, 1 fire damage. And then it's gonna fly over to Mortis and make 2 attacks against Mortis. One with its beak, just whoosh, because these are like vulture-like demons. They're large fiends. So it's gonna go for a bite or beak attack against Mortis. Dang, 11 to hit. Mortis, you just bring your shield up and block the beak, and then it's gonna come at you with its talons for a 9 to hit. Dice jail. Okay. That's gonna bring us to another rock. The rock is one of these rocks is actually gonna fly up into this space right here, and it's gonna unleash a 15-foot radius cloud of toxic spores.
Ew.
So that actually will only reach Sefrin and Mortis. So I need Sefrin and Mortis to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, well,
And it does not
thankfully,
recharge its spores.
Okay, 12?
12. You are poisoned.
Damn.
Wait, is this a poison?
Oh, it's a saving throw as well. So it's a saving throw. And you guys have how much advantage on the saving throw, or plus on the saving throw because of Mortis's aura?
It's a plus, I think.
I am actually too far away.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, you're
Oh,
30 feet.
yeah.
You're too far away. So yeah, Sefrin, you're
Okay.
poisoned. Mortis, yeah, you have a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, Mortis.
I gotta find my stat block first. Constitution saving throw. I have advantage against poison.
Correct.
14.
14. You are also. Oh, actually, no. That is the DC. 14.
Oh.
So you
Nice.
are not poisoned. All right, that'll bring it to the third rock, which needs to make a saving throw. And it got a 21. So it succeeded on the fire, so it still takes damage, though, I believe.
Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's another 4.
Okay, so it succeeded, so it takes 1 fire damage.
Yeah.
All right, that one is gonna fly up to the. Nah, its other rock is kind of blocking the way. It's gonna fly over to get above Mortis. The other one's in front of Mortis. It's gonna get above Mortis and make 2 attacks with its beak and with its talons. For the beak, that is a 25 to hit.
That is a hit for once.
So it just pierces into your neck. It actually pulls out a little chunk of flesh from your neck. And you take 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to slash you with its talons for a 22 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
Shit.
Ooh.
20.
Sorry, that hits?
That hits, yes.
Okay. So that is... I rolled really good on the damage.
Actually, yeah, no, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. You take 21 slashing damage from the talons. Just...
Okay, and then I have to make a concentration saving throw.
Yep, DC 11.
Oh fuck.
7.
7.
That failed.
So Shield
Oof.
of Faith is gone.
Dropped.
Fuck.
That
I go from
sucks.
21 to 19, which hasn't really helped me. So
Salyn, that
Anyway.
brings us to you.
Cool. So I am going to. I'm just wondering because I want to use the spell Wind Wall,
Mm-hmm.
but I am not sure how to place it with the like ant farm type map.
Yeah. So if you can make the wall 50 feet long, 10 feet, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Mhm.
So it's a 40-foot. Let me just double check how big this room is.
Yeah.
It's a 40-foot wide chamber, so you could do it kind of
Okay.
sideways, and it could get the entire width of the chamber. And you think you could hit most of the knolls and
Yeah.
the statue, but the rocks are kind of. And I'd say both the rocks as well that are near Mortis, but the
Okay.
rock that's right here would be just out of the way.
Shoot. Yeah, I did want to try to get rid of that poison cloud with it. Huh.
The spores go away. Like as soon as it launched the spores, that spores went away.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, still poisoned whoever failed the saving throw, which is just Sefrin.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get as close as I can.
Yeah, unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to see through the angles and everything.
Yeah.
So it's half your movement to get through that gap. You can get through Kronedur's space because he's considered small without any issues.
tiny.
But standing up is also half your movement speed, so you would end your
Okay.
turn where Kronedur is.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, and it just says a point I choose within range.
Yes.
So it actually doesn't specify that I have to be able to see it, which seems weird.
Oh well.
But yeah, I'm gonna fire off a wind wall and just try to get all them knolls and 2 of the rocks, if I may.
Alrighty. So what's the saving throw on that?
That is gonna be a strength saving throw.
Okay, the knolls. The first knoll got a dirty 20.
That does indeed, yeah.
The second knoll got a 15. Third
No,
knoll got a 4.
Those fail.
Fourth knoll got a 19.
That's a success, yeah.
4. Fifth knoll got a natural 20.
Mm.
And the
Yeah,
sixth knoll
succeeds.
got a 21. 19 plus 2.
Also saves, yeah.
Knolls did really good there. The statue automatically fails.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, and the Vrox.
Yeah.
The first Vrock got a 6.
Fail.
And the second Vrock that's in that radius got a 11.
Fail.
Oh, it's
Yeah, so
advantage
that's
because of magic resistance.
shit.
Natural 20
Right.
for the first Vrock.
Succeeds.
Second Vrock got a 19.
So succeeds, yeah. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. But that's still half damage?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be 17 points of bludgeoning damage for the ones who failed.
Yep.
And
So
8.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe 3 gnolls succeeded. So 3 gnolls failed. I mean, it's 3 of these gnolls just get bludgeoned by this wind, and all their bones in their body just snap and break. 3 gnolls die, and the Vrox that succeeded take half damage.
Yeah.
It's half damage. Half of 17 is
Is 8.
8. So even the remaining gnolls look really bad with 2 hit points each.
Cool.
And the 2 Vrox take 8 bludgeoning damage. Alrighty. And that wind persists, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for about a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything I need to know about the start of their turn in Wind Wall?
It doesn't say no. Just when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. Nothing about start of their turn.
Smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall, so that means that means Lulu and Kronedur cannot pass through the wall.
Mm-hmm. And bolts and arrows automatically miss.
Yep. Alright, and the statue takes the full damage, that's 17. Okay. The statue's starting to look cracked and broken. It's almost taken half of its health and damage.
Ah.
Anything else, Salyn?
Nope, that's gonna be it for me.
That brings us to Kronedur, then. There's just wind
Okay.
howling in that chamber, just...
I would like Okay, so two things. Lulu, I forgot to roll initiative for her, but I just did. She got a 9.
Okay, I will add Lulu to the initiative order.
How
much health does Lulu have again?
36.
36, okay. And she got a 9?
Yes.
Okay.
But I would like to cast telekinesis.
Okay.
On the statue.
Okay.
And slam it into a rock.
Let me see if you could pull it out of the ground with telekinesis.
It's up to 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
So.
I'm just
Damn.
seeing if you can actually lift up sturdy objects. Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. You rip the statue out of the scab, and blood just spurts out of the wound, and you're gonna slam one of the rocks with it?
Yeah, probably the one in front of Mortis.
Alright, I need to figure out how much damage that's gonna be. Unless the spell has damage.
It does not.
Alright, make me an attack roll and add your spell attack modifier. Just roll a d20 and use your spell attack modifier.
Will do.
And based on how heavy the statue is, we'll just do some math here. Okay.
Oh, not great. 15?
15. And you're hitting one of the rocks?
Yeah.
That just hits.
Oof.
Yes!
Nice.
So roll, based on how heavy it is, roll me 4d6 bludgeoning damage. Not magical bludgeoning damage though, because you're just throwing a statue at it.
Yeah.
And so the statue hits it, but it looks like it shrugs off the non-magical bludgeoning. Because it's resistant. But the statue will also take that damage as well, I'll say.
13 halved to 6.
Yep.
But 13 for the statue, 6 for the rock.
13 for the statue. Yeah, the statue's looking like shit. It slams into this rock and it goes, "Rah!" And a huge crack just through it.
Great.
Ooh.
And now the statue is upended and prone in front of the rock. Anything else, Kronedur?
No, thank you.
Alright, so those gnolls are dead. That's going to bring us to one of the weaker gnolls, who needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
And he does.
5. It has 2 health. It just burns up in the flaming sphere.
Yep.
Okay, that brings us to Lulu.
It sure do, huh?
Yeah.
It sure
Lulu's
do.
just vibing. She's chilling. She's having a great time. She will... Okay, so there's like a rock here, kind of, and like a rock here.
Yeah, so there's one here,
Mhm.
one here, and one here.
Okay. She's gonna move just a little bit. She's gonna move so that she doesn't hit Sefrin.
Yep.
And then she'll use one of her trumpets.
Totally.
The trumpet of sparkles.
Wonderful.
So it's a Constitution saving throw, disadvantage for evil creatures.
Alrighty. And how many trumpets does she have left today? I think she gets 3 a day.
She gets 3 a day.
Yep. And this is this is the first time she's using it today.
Yeah, so
Alright.
2 trumpets left.
So disadvantage on that save. And it's Constitution. So
Yes.
that is a 14.
That is the exact DC. But I think it's still like half damage.
I believe so.
Uh-huh.
You pull up a stat block for
Yeah,
Holy
half
Fans.
as much on a successful one, so 4d8 plus 4.
Radiant damage, yes. And good creatures in this cone take no damage. But Sefrin is not a good aligned creature. So
He is not. 10.
the 9 hells, they're a fun place.
Wait, I'm not a good aligned. Mortis is
You're not in
good
the cone.
aligned.
You're not in the cone though.
Okay, good.
Oof.
25 points of radiant damage halved to
12,
12.
I think.
Yes, 12. Alrighty,
Nice.
12 radiant damage. Just
And then she's gonna move back away.
Yeah, and the rock can't get through that opening for an attack of opportunity, so. Alright, well, it can. It'd just be half its movement to get through. Alrighty. That's Lulu's turn. The last two gnolls. Dexterity saving throw, natural 20. Still takes half damage, though, so let's see what we get.
Okay.
It has 2 hit points, so it needs
Yeah.
to be
And
real bad.
I'll be real. I keep forgetting to add the +5 I get to fire damage.
Oh, then there's, dead.
Well, let's see. So
It's 2 hit
8
points.
plus 5,
Yeah, it's 2 hit
13.
points, so it's dead. And then the second gnoll, 18.
Yeah, that saves.
So half damage, but it probably still dies.
Yeah.
And for that, it's 7 plus 5, 12.
Yeah, it still dies. That's 2 hit points.
Okay.
So all the gnolls are dead. They're all burning in that flaming sphere. At the start of the turn, at the start of the combat, the statue also takes the fire damage because it's still in that radius.
That
So
it does.
roll me damage for the statue because it automatically fails because it's an object.
Okay. That is okay. That is 15 points
Ooh,
of fire damage.
almost did it. That statue is like crumbling almost. It has 2 hit points left.
Okay.
So yeah, it's your turn, Sefrin. At the start of your turn, because you are poisoned, however, from these spores, you take 3 points of poison damage.
Okay. Fair
And
enough.
at the end of your turn, you can attempt to save again the Constitution saving throw to end the effect on a success. At the end of your turn, if you'd
Gotcha.
like.
Okay. So there's still like a rock right in front of something.
Right here. Yep, right there. And then there's
Gotcha.
the one that's above Mortis and the one that's beside Mortis.
Okay.
The one that's beside Mortis is still within 5 feet of the flaming sphere, so it's the only one that needs to make the save for the flaming sphere.
Okay. Let me just, because I know there's something you can do with flaming sphere.
Yeah, you can move it as a bonus action, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And just ram it into things, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of other spells, it's like a whole
Yeah, I
action
think
to move.
so. Yeah, as a bonus action, she will retract the flaming sphere right into the rock. In
Actually,
front
let
of
me
her.
see if it is a bonus action. It probably is. I believe it is.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can use
Cool.
Yep.
move the sphere up
To
to
30 feet. Yeah, and it has to make the save as soon as it's hit by the sphere.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And it ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried. And it
Mhm.
emits 20-foot bright light. Okay. So where are you moving the flaming sphere to?
So, yeah. Dex saving throw.
Are you going? Which one are you going for? The one that's up in the.
The one that's like right in her grill.
So I imagine you're going to be putting it right there. I imagine. If you do it right
Yeah.
there, all 3 Vroks will have to make the save. But.
Oh, I thought there was one like right up here.
There is, but that's going to hit all 3 of them. All 3
Okay.
Vroks.
Do you want to make a save?
You're within 5 feet of it. You're not being hit by it, but at the start of your turn, if the sphere doesn't move, you're gonna have to make a dex save.
Okay.
So the Vroks. Let's get these saves out of the way. The first one got a 19.
That saves.
Second one got a 18.
That saves.
Third one got a 24.
And that saves. Okay. Well, I can't win them all.
You ram this flaming sphere into these Vroks.
Okay, that's actually still pretty good. 16 points of fire damage, so that will be reduced to 8, I believe.
And then reduced again because they're resistant to fire.
Yeah, so 4, so still something.
4 fire
And then
damage each.
she will target the rock in front of her,
Okay.
and she will cast Acid Splash.
Okay, go for it.
Dex saving throw on
That's
their
right.
end.
I always think it's an attack roll.
Yeah,
Natural 20 for a 25.
that saves.
And I believe
that-
nothing.
Correct, it's a cantrip.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, so the flaming sphere is still there. You can give
Cool.
me a constitution saving throw for the poison to see if you can end it.
Okay. 8.
8, you are still poisoned. Alrighty, that brings us to Mortis. Mortis, I need a dexterity saving throw as this flaming sphere is like right. You're within 5 feet of it, so yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Do, 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 do. 22.
Yeah, that saves.
So half fire damage.
That would equal 0 fire damage.
All right, the shield mastery.
Nice.
Oh, correct. Yeah, even for magic. Interesting.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Mortis, it's your turn.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Shield evasion. Yeah, it says any effect. Any effect that allows half damage, you may use a reaction to take no damage. So my reaction is I take no damage.
Alrighty. So it's your turn. You have a rock directly above you in the flaming sphere, and a rock directly in front of you in the flaming sphere. And then another rock directly above that one. The one above you, so yeah. Basically, there's 2 within melee distance of you.
Mortis is going to slash at the one that isn't inside the flaming sphere.
All of them are inside this flaming sphere.
Oh, all right. So he's gonna fire at the one that's right on top of him. Then.
Alrighty, go for it.
That is with a silver longsword.
Okay.
That is 13.
13.
No, 15.
15 hits.
15,
So you
sorry.
slash at it, and it looks like it doesn't do as much damage as you were hoping. Resistant to slashing damage, but it doesn't matter that it's a silver sword.
9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 13, so that'd be
6.
And then with that, as he hits, he is going to use Divine Smite
Alright.
at level 2.
Okay.
So that is 3. This is a fiend, right?
It is.
48.
Alright, go for it.
That is 14 plus 8 is 20. 24 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Just and blasts out this radiant damage into this rock. It's still looking somewhat okay, but it's also looking somewhat hurt. The other 2 rocks are looking pretty okay.
Gonna take a slash at it.
Fuck these rocks.
Yeah, no kidding.
Second slash
So
is
you're attacking the same one, Mortis?
yes.
Okay.
Second attack is 10.
10 misses. It kind of just and just kind of flutters out of the way real quick. Anything else, Mortis?
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action,
Okay.
and I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself again.
Alrighty.
And I am going to prepare for whatever attacks are coming, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to the rock directly in front of you. It needs to make a dex save.
Gesundheit.
18 for the flaming sphere, so half to fire damage.
Yeah.
What's the fire damage for the flaming sphere?
Oh.
Steeb?
Yeah, sorry.
It succeeded, so it's halved.
Yeah. Flaming sphere. Okay, that's much. So that would be 12 points of fire damage.
Reduced to half, 6, succeeded, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. That rock is going to let out a stunning screech. Is this going to go... And everyone within 20 feet of that rock, and that is the one right here. So that is only Mortis, actually. I need Mortis to make a
Bummer.
Constitution saving throw.
7.
7.
Oh.
Mortis, you are stunned until the end of that Vrock's next turn.
That's not great.
Yay!
No, stunned is real bad. Alright, that's that Vrock's turn. That'll bring us to the Vrock that's in front of the opening. Also
Ooh.
needs to make a dex save. Ooh, not so good. 17.
Just meets the DC.
Okay, so half the damage and then halved again.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's doing something.
Yeah.
Cannot say the same for a lot of demons down here, or devils, excuse me. Okay, 15.
No, these are demons. You got it right the first time.
Good. Yeah, 15 points of fire damage.
Okay, so reduced to half, and then reduced to half again.
3.
Yeah, 3 fire damage. That
Still
one,
something.
Yeah, totally. That one is going to start to use half of its movement speed and start to crawl through the opening. And as it gets into the opening, it is now right here, taking up the full entire width of the
That bitch.
area. And it has
kidding.
a walking speed of 40 feet, so it's 20 feet to get through, half a movement to stand up. And it is also going to let out a stunning screech. So I need everybody else to make Constitution saving throws. That includes Lulu.
It sure do.
So Lulu, Sefrin, and
Oh.
Salyn need to make
Okay.
Constitution saving throws.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
18.
18 succeeds. You are not
Okay.
stunned.
Good. Already poisoned.
I got a 16.
16. You are not stunned.
Whew.
Let me check what Lulu's con mod is. That's +1, so Lulu's at a 17 and I'm at a 21.
You both succeed. No one got stunned from that. The Vrock just kind of
That's
goes.
good.
Like it's just pissed off that didn't go work. That brings us to the last Vrock, which is the one directly above Mortis, and it gets a 23 for its dex save for Flaming Sphere. So, that's Flaming Sphere damage.
Right.
Fleer.
Flaming sphere.
Fleer.
Yeah.
Flaming Fleer.
Flaming Fleer.
Oh,
Ooh, that's okay. 17 points of fire damage.
Okay, so that'll
Okay.
be 5 fire damage. That Vrock's starting to look not too great. But it is going to make 2 attacks at Mortis with advantage because he is stunned.
Yikes.
And Mortis, just so you know, while you're stunned, you automatically fail strength and dex checks. And while you're stunned, you're incapacitated, so you can't do anything.
And my concentration has fallen, so
Correct,
Shield of
no
Faith.
more Shield of Faith. So 2 attacks with advantage. It's beak first. Oh, I rolled really bad. That's an 11 to hit. So the beak, it just kind of like the flaming sphere kind of disorients it a little bit. And it's gonna go for the talon strike across your face. Yeah, that's a 17 plus 6 to hit, which definitely hits. The talons are the big one though. That's the damage dealing one.
Yeah, they are.
Didn't roll good though. You take 6 slashing damage. Just
damn, they really didn't roll well.
no. It's 2d10 plus 3, and I rolled 8 1.
Mortis is
Wait.
looking really beat up. Like, there's a lot of blood that may or may not be coming from him.
I rolled
Oh.
2. I rolled really bad anyway. That brings it to Salyn. There is a Vrock directly in front of all you.
Okay, so what I would like to do
Mm-hmm.
is I would like to,
I wish.
I guess I will just draw. I would like to make like a wall of stone
Okay.
to push the rock out of our little nook.
Sure.
And if I can make it long enough to shield Mortis.
How long can the wall be?
It is 10. It's 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels.
10, but oh yeah, you can easily shove the rock away and try to shield Mortis.
Sweet. And if
It'll
I could even
most
make a little.
likely keep the one that's in there still in there.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We'll see if they get pushed out of the way. Because I think it depends, like what they get on the roll, what side they're pushed on.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird because it says like if the wall cuts through creature's space, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall, your choice,
Oh, your choice then.
which seems unfair, but
I assume you're going to be pushing them all onto the other side.
Correct.
All right, so they're all out of Mortis's space. Okay.
Mhm.
And there is no save for that wall, I guess. It's only if the wall cuts through. It's only if the creature's surrounded on all sides.
Yeah.
By the wall or the the wall or another solid surface.
Oh.
So another solid surface surrounded. All right, I'll say the one that's
Like
in the
a-
tunnel
like a
with you guys can
stereo.
make a save, but
Okay.
the others you can't.
Cool.
5 plus 10. So yeah, all rocks are gonna be pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, back into the flaming sphere. So
Okay.
that one's pushed back into the flaming sphere, out of your way. The ones that are bugging Mortis are also pushed out of the way. So Mortis is no longer in danger from those rocks because of the wall of stone. So they need the one that gets pushed back in needs to make a saving throw. For
It does.
Yeah.
For the flaming sphere.
And I feel like
that is a 17.
Just meets the DC.
that is exactly my DC. Yeah.
Oh, this is for the
Or
flaming sphere.
wait, that's for the flaming sphere, not
Yeah,
mine.
so yeah, that meets the DC. Okay, and plus 5, 14.
14. So with resistance and succeeding, it takes 4 fire damage. All right. Anything else, Salyn?
Nope.
Alrighty. That'll
Yeah,
bring
no.
us to Kronedur then.
Great.
There's
I would
a stone wall in front of your face.
let me double check what my spell says. Is the stone wall like so that I can't look over it at all?
Yeah, basically.
Probably not. Yeah, I mean, I just would have wanted to kind of make it so it popped up and just pushed all the rocks to one side.
Okay, then I can't do that.
And just so you know, if you hold concentration for the full 10 minutes, that wall becomes permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna hold an action. Can I hold like a telekinesis grapple on one of the rocks for like as soon as they are in my
Totally.
line of sight?
Totally.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Alrighty, that brings us straight to Lulu.
She's also not gonna do anything.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. That'll bring us to the top. The statue is no longer in the radius of the fire, so doesn't take any damage. Sefrin, it's
Ooh.
your turn. You take 6 points of poison damage.
Fair enough.
And yeah.
6 points. Okay. Come on. There you go.
So the rock that was right there is now right here.
Right there. Okay.
All 3 rocks were kind of like pushed into the flaming sphere. The one that was in front of Mortis is right here. It's not in this flaming sphere, but it's still within 5 feet, so still needs to make saves.
Okay. Can she kind of like lean over the stone wall here and aim something down into the chamber?
Yes.
Okay. She will target the closest rock.
Okay, which is right here.
Okay. And she will cast Chill Touch.
Chill
So that
Touch.
that is an attack roll.
All right, go for it.
Does a 28 hit?
28 hits, so you just poke your head up over the wall and just a skeletal hand just slams into this rock and it goes. "Rrr."
Okay. Ooh, okay. 13 plus, 18 points of necrotic damage.
Not
Nice.
resistant to that, so it's like. "Rrr." Yeah, just slams into his chest, lets out a squeal, just. "Rrr."
All right. And bonus action, Force Strike from Schwartz.
Totally. How close to Schwartz has to get with that?
Here, let me check. It is a ranged attack.
Okay, it's a ranged attack. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Just trying to figure out if Schwartz would be in the flaming sphere.
Yeah, it should be like Force Bolt, but I don't know why they call it Force Strike. Natural 20.
Nice. So we're not doing my home brewed critical rules anymore because they're kind of gross. So it's just
Yeah.
straight from the book. Roll damage, multiply it, and then add the modifier.
Okay.
Nice. Shafat's kind of pokes their head up too and just goes.
Yeah. Okay. Strike. So our 2d4. That is 6 points of force damage.
Nice. That rock is now starting to look real bad too. So just it's like. Rawr! Anything else for Sefrin?
That's it.
Okay. Mortis, you don't get a turn, unfortunately. So you automatically fail the dex. Oh, wait, hold on. The Flaming Sphere is still technically within 5 feet of you, because I don't think the wall of stone pushes it out of the way. It kind of just phases through the Flaming Sphere.
Yeah.
So, Mortis, you automatically fail the save for the Flaming Sphere, so roll Flaming Sphere damage, Sefrin, for Mortis.
Earn me.
Mortis is going to cook behind this wall.
Yeah, there's just some hot rocks.
The wall's going to disappear, and there's just going to be barbecued Mortis, like, kind of hunched.
It's like a... It's like a pizza stone, but like a
Yeah.
dwarf.
Or like
That is
a
10
bibimbap
points
pot.
of fire damage.
10 points of fire damage to Mortis.
He's wrapped in tinfoil too.
Baked potato. Alright,
Uh.
so unfortunately that is Mortis' turn. You don't get... That doesn't end until the end of the final Vrock's turn. Or no, the Vrock coming up, sorry. So it's Mortis' turn.
yeah, that's
That'll bring us to the first Vrock, which needs to make... This is the one that was in front of Mortis, so it's still within 5 feet of the Flaming Sphere. It needs to make a dex save.
But wait, does that wall cover him though? Like they can't see him or attack him or anything, right?
Yeah.
They know you're behind the wall, so they could just attack the wall to get through it. Because
Yeah,
the wall
it-
can take damage.
I think it has 15 AC and 30 hit points.
Yes, each piece of wall, I believe. Each panel has, AC 15, 30 hit points.
Sweet.
Reducing a panel to 0 hit points destroys and might cause connected panels to collapse at the DM's discretion. Oh, of course that's what's going to happen. Because it makes sense. Alright, so the dex save is a 15. So for Flaming Sphere, so let's go! Fire damage.
A failure.
Yeah.
It's only
And
had
a lot
one.
of use out of this spell, my goodness.
Yeah, it's only half points.
That is 14 points of fire damage.
So 7 fire damage. Alright. This one sees how useless it's going to be to attack these walls. Realistically. But now, based because of where that wall is in that ledge, they can't actually get in there. So no, yeah, it is going to attack the middle section of this wall where Mortis is hiding behind. For the beak, that is a 10 to hit, which does not hit the wall. With its beak, so it's off the beak, and it's going to use its talons to rake across the wall.
Okay.
For a 17 plus 6 to hit.
That does hit. Yeah.
So that section of... Oh, I rolled max damage. That section of the wall takes 23 slashing damage. Just...
Okay.
And just gouges the wall.
Yeah.
That wall has like 7 hit points left.
Fuck.
And it's the middle section, so it'll collapse the top section of the wall. Alright, that's that Vrock's turn. Bringing us to the Vrock that was in front of y'all. That one needs to make a dex save. Roll 2 17, so 17 plus 5. 22.
Yeah, that saves.
So halves it twice.
Yep.
Or, yeah.
So, 12.
So it takes 4 fire damage. And it is going to do the same thing. It's going to just go to the same spot and attack the same spot. With its beak,
That makes
that's a
sense.
22 to hit.
2 damage.
8 piercing
1
damage.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So
That
the
is
wall-
all of it.
So the wall does collapse.
Shit.
The upper half portion. So we'll say the portion of the wall that's still standing is this much.
Can I see the thing now?
You totally can.
I'm
You
gonna
can see
snatch
2 of
it.
them, so you can pick one of them.
I'm gonna snatch the one that's still attacking.
Oh yeah, the one that's got
Smart.
about to go for its talons on Mortis. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It has to make a strength check specifically.
okay, with advantage because it is telekinesis, so it is magic. I rolled really bad though. That's an 8.
Haha.
Okay.
So you use telekinesis on it, and it.
Yeah, I got a 7 plus 5. So
Yep.
it's like it's my like I
Yep.
roll
Yep.
like a grapple check.
Yep. So it's grappled with telekinesis.
I just got snatched,
Nice.
strained.
Snatch.
So it's just
By me.
it's restrained.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can move it 30 feet.
Yeah. Where are you moving it?
I'm gonna smash it into one of the other rocks. Just
Okay.
like
There.
pile it like right up at it to
So
like.
it's only about 5 feet away from another rock, so it's only going to be 1d6 bludgeoning damage. So roll.
That's okay.
Yeah. So just roll a d6.
And you move it like.
But now it's like out of striking range
Yes.
of my dear dwarf pal.
But it's,
Mhm.
Yep, and it uses
And
its
it's-
action to do attacks, so it can't use its action to break out of the grapple.
5 points of
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Reduced to half because it's resistant.
Yeah.
So 2 bludgeoning damage to each of those rocks. Okay, then. That'll bring us to another rock, then, who makes the dex save with a 24 for the flaming sphere. So that is a success. So
Yeah.
it reduces that flaming sphere damage twice.
Yep. Okay. That is 16
So
points of flying. Yeah. Flame damage, not flying.
So it takes
flying
5.
damage.
That one's looking not so great. But it is going to kind of hover where its little brother got pushed away and go down into where Mortis is. Mortis, you are no longer stunned, though.
Cool.
So it's not with advantage. So you just... you stop being stunned just as this wall crumbles away and of rocks trying to get at you. And then the rock just gets magically, telekinetically just pushed away. And then the third one comes flying in at you, and it is going to make 2 attacks against you.
No.
The beak is a natural 1, so it kind of just like it gets like kind of thrown off from the fire still. And then its talons is that hits. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
So it comes in, the talons just rake down your chest. You take... Ooh, that's good. I rolled really good on that, too. You take... Hold on. 14
How mu-
points of slashing damage.
Mortis is unconscious.
So
Okay.
Mortis just drops unconscious. The flaming sphere right above him. So he will take fire damage, and that will be a failed death save if it hits. Bringing us to Salyn.
Okay. Operation. Let's get Mortis back up.
So just so you know, you
So-
still have concentration on that stone wall because there is a partial bit of it covering Mortis.
True.
Oh wait, that stone wall is also taking damage from the flaming sphere, I believe.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
he
In
probably
theory. Well, it's not even there for the reason I kind of wanted it to be there. So that's okay. I'm just gonna do a 2nd level healing word for Mortis.
Do you have to be able to see Mortis?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, see within range. Am I able to like do a little peek?
You'd see him from there. So yeah, you'd have to get there to do it, but you'd be
Okay.
You'd be within the attacking range of 1 Vrock. Actually, let me double check. Nope, you're fine. You're not within range of a Vrock.
I mean, I kind of want to jump on one of the rock's backs
You would
anyways.
be entering the flaming sphere and taking fire damage.
Yes, I know it's not in a good spot. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do the healing word for now.
Okay, so you
That's
look
gonna be
down
a
at Mortis
2nd level
and you're
healing word.
pumped full of a healing word.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's not great. That's just gonna be 9 healths. Yeah.
All right, Mortis. You
that's
have,
better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
Mortis, you're back to consciousness, 9 health, prone just beneath the flaming sphere. Start of your turn, you'll be taking fire damage, unless Sefrin moves it. But yes. Anything else, Salyn?
No. No, I don't want to get into that flaming sphere right now. I'm
Alrighty,
pretty squishy.
That brings us to Kronedur then.
Great. So whereabouts do I have my thing restrained?
Right about here. So about 10 feet in front of Salyn.
Okay. And
Oh,
since
you
it's
moved it 30 feet, right? Or no?
I mean, I moved it far enough
5
to hit
feet.
another one.
Yeah, so it's right about here.
Okay.
So
So
from
because
you,
it's restrained.
from you, it's 10, 20. It's about 25 feet away from you, restrained.
Okay, but because it's restrained, if I were to let go of it, it would just plummet, right?
It's a flying creature, so it would just keep flying.
But I mean, it's not flying now because it's restrained.
It would just go back to flying.
The wing kick in.
Yeah, flying creatures are different when they go prone or when they get restrained and stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let go of it anyways.
Okay, so it's back to flying right there.
But I am gonna toll the dead it.
Alrighty, wisdom saving throw. For this
Yeah,
thing.
boy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. Oh, advantage because of magic resistance. Dirty 20.
Okay, it saves, but because I'm an evocation wizard, I still do half damage on cantrips.
That's really good for Toll the Dead. Nice. And it is missing hit points, so that is the D12s.
Ooh.
So 13 down to 6 points of necrotic damage.
Alrighty, and that was the one that was... Yes, okay. That was the healthiest one that just got hit. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. That'll bring us to Lulu. 'Tis Lulu's turn, Kronedur.
Oh fuck, that's me.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yep.
Lulu's vibing. Like she can't really do anything because the flaming sphere is in her way to go like heal Mortis at all. So she's just gonna hang back until she can safely get to Mortis, I think.
Alright, that'll bring us back to the top. The statue is still out of the fire, so Sefrin, it's your turn. You take
Oh,
4 points of poison damage.
okay. I forget. Was I able to do the Constitution saving throw at my last turn, or
I believe you did.
okay? Just making sure. My memory is all over the place today. All right. So there's still a Vrock in this general space.
Yep, there's one here, and one
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So,
So
the closest one to you is 20 feet away.
okay. So she will do another salvo of. Well, yeah. Let's save the heavy guns for later. Another salvo of chill touch.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay, lovely.
I just realized I took the damage off the wrong rock, so the one you're aiming for is a little weaker than it is. So
Yeah.
this rock's looking real bad. So yeah, that hits. The chill touch hits.
Yeah, that is 18 points of necrotic
Ooh,
damage.
That rock is looking really bad. Just like,
And as a bonus action, she will have Spatz do a force strike on that same rock.
alrighty, go for it. Just
Roll is 16.
16 does hit.
Okay.
So just I keep forgetting to recharge that one's spores.
Okay.
Recharged it.
Six,
Okay.
Yep, 6 points of force damage.
6 points of force damage. That one's got 10 hit points left.
Okay.
So just so
that-
you guys know, just so you guys know, one has 86, one has 10, one has 37,
Okay.
and they start at 104.
So
We got this.
Duly
Oh,
noted.
yeah.
Okay. So, fair enough. Yeah, that's her turn.
All right, Mortis, dexterity saving throw. While you're prone, though, I believe it's disadvantage.
Prone doesn't affect saving throws.
That's right.
Aha.
So just roll a dexterity saving throw and see if you take fire damage that puts you back to being unconscious.
16.
That does not save,
So roll fire
unfortunately.
damage on Mortis is just like "Ah!" prone, just getting burned.
Like no one's shouted anything at her yet to my knowledge. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's not so bad. 4 points of fire damage.
4
Or
points of
excuse
fire
me,
damage.
sorry, I didn't add the 5. That's 9 points of fire damage.
I think
All you hear,
that's-
Sefrin! And he's out again.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Sefrin? Or that's Mortis' turn. Sorry, Mortis,
Yeah.
you're unconscious then, which is real
That's
bad
it?
because there's a Vrock right above you.
Yep.
That'll bring us to the Vrock that is not near Mortis though. Dex save. It got
Oh, yeah,
a-
and Stonewall is down too, isn't it? So I have no cover.
Yeah. That dex save was a 21.
That saves.
Yeah. Mortis is gonna die again. Thankfully, Lulu does not use Revivify yet for the day, or Raise Dead for the day. And she does not need spell components because she has...
2 1s.
If Sefrin fucking
So-
kills Mortis, then Sefrin
Then-
has to revivify.
Yeah.
She doesn't have diamonds though.
Well, here we are.
Hmm.
So that's 7 points of
Okay.
fire damage.
Reduced by 3? 2.
Yeah.
Also, Mortis, just to double check, because of your being brought back from a resurrection spell, you still have -3 to all of your attack rolls, -2 to all your attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. It doesn't count as exhaustion. I've noticed you've been putting exhaustion in your conditions. It's just, and you're muted. Anyways,
Yeah.
so yeah, that Vrock's turn. It is going to fly up to where Salyn is because it can get Salyn, and
Wow.
it is going to make 2 attacks against Salyn.
Okay, that's fine.
So the talons, or the beak first, that's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
So it just stabs you in the shoulder with its beak. You take 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then it's going to rake you with its talons.
Collins.
Talons.
Salons.
Talon. Why'd I do that? That's
I couldn't tell ya.
19 to hit.
So, oh, that will hit. I thought that was the damage.
No, the damage was 7 piercing.
Oh yeah, but for the talons.
Yeah, the talons hit. And the
Who is
talons.
talons?
Ooh, I rolled really good for the talons.
Boo.
I hate that the Talons just happened.
Yeah, me too.
The thing now.
Talons. You take 18 points of slashing damage. Just but another
Okay.
rock can't get through into that space.
Ah.
It's only this rock, and it can't get past Salyn, so it's good. Kronder's safe and snug. That'll bring us to the Vrock that is attacking Mortis. No, this is the Vrock that was restrained, so this is not the one attacking Mortis. But it needs to make a dex save anyway. 18 plus 5, 23.
That saves.
But it's really weak. It has 10 hit points, but it'll probably
Okay.
still be up.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
yeah.
Thing sphere. 10.
So 10. Oh, it has 10 hit points, but divided by 3. Takes 3 fire damage. It is still up. It is going to go for the only... Oh, this one hasn't used its Stunning Screech yet, though. It is going to go up to where its brethren is and let out a Stunning Screech. Everyone is in the radius, except for... Hold on a sec. It's right here, so that's... Well, it's actually right here, because it can't occupy the same space as a large creature, so... Salyn is the only one within range, actually. And Mortis. Mortis and Salyn Constitution saving throws.
And also the other rocks.
Actually, Mortis, don't worry about it because you're unconscious. There's no point
Oh,
being stunned
fuck.
while you're unconscious.
Um,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that isn't a demon, so no, the rocks are immune to this. So yes, Salyn, I need a Constitution saving throw.
I think that fails. That's a 14.
14 just saves,
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
so you're not
nice.
stunned.
Okay.
But that's its
Hell yeah.
turn. The Vrock above Mortis needs to make a dex save. Natural. Oh, sorry. It's got advantage because of magic resistance. It was almost a natural one. 18 for Flaming Sphere save. Sefrin, I saved on the saving throw for Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
And then this thing's going to attack Mortis twice.
Yeah.
Yup.
Come on, natural ones.
Wait, who saved on
The Vrock. I need
The Vrock.
I need
Croc?
fire
Okay,
damage,
so yeah, that's 16.
yeah. So 16. It takes 5 points of fire damage. Slowly breaking him down. This thing is going to make 2 attacks against the unconscious Mortis. It's going to perch on Mortis's body and go down to his throat with a beak. With advantage because he's unconscious. 19 to hit.
You're muted, buddy.
That's his AC.
Yeah.
That's my AC.
Alright, so the beak just slams into your throat. That is an auto crit. You automatically take 2 failed death saves.
Shit.
I rolled real bad for damage, so it's not going to be like... there's no way this thing can instant kill Mortis with its beak, though. So 7 piercing damage with a crit. Pierces into your throat. Just tears out a huge chunk of your throat. So it's 2 failed death saves. Then it's going to go down with its talons. With advantage, I rolled a 7 and a 9. That's a 15 to hit with its talons.
That's a fail.
So it
Yes.
gets too much, like when it rips that chunk out of your throat, a lot of blood, just like arterial blood, sprays into its face, and its talons completely miss and get caught in your chainmail. So that's, bringing it to Salyn.
Yeah.
Where Salyn is, you're within 5 feet of the flaming sphere. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Yeah. Alright. Ah, fuck, that's bad. That's an 11.
11.
Yeah.
That's a fail, so yeah, you take some
Okay.
meaty fire damage.
Roll fire
I'm
damage.
sorry, I'm so good at dealing fire damage.
I mean,
Oh boy. 12.
Sphere back 5 feet. Everything will be perfect.
move the sphere. Like, alright, that's how much damage?
12.
12.
Okay.
And Mortis is at 2 failed death saves.
Yeah.
So if he rolls real bad on his turn, Mortis has died 3 times in the span of like
A week.
5 sessions. Yeah, less than a week. Yeah, in terms of like time passage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
In terms of the game, that would be 3 deaths in 2 days. In 48 hours, he would have died 3 times.
Yep. Mummies.
Oh my god.
Haruman, and maybe this. All right. Salyn, you take the
Insane.
fire damage. Constitution
Sweet.
saving throw for concentration on Wallstone, even though.
Okay, so I got an 18.
So Wallstone's still up,
Great.
but yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. So
Oof,
I feel like who the heck knows if anyone else is gonna
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to give Mortis some health.
Okay.
I don't
Appreciate it.
trust Sefrin at this point. And I'm just gonna probably yell like, Mortis is getting kind of murdered just a little bit. It's fine. And
It's
just do another
fine.
2nd level healing word.
All right.
Anything is better than nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sefrin, Constitution saving throw for the end of your turn to see if you're still poisoned,
Oh.
Gotcha.
because we forgot to do that.
Okay. Okay, 19?
19. You're no longer poisoned.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, that's only gonna be 7 healing points
7
back.
healing. Mortis, you get 7 hit points.
Better than nothing.
Mortis is just like pure grateful.
Wakes up,
Um,
gets burned, dropped to unconscious, Vrock,
And there's still a flaming spear right in front of my face.
and there's a Vrock perched right above your body. Just
How like effed up is the Vrock closest to me?
the one closest to you,
Yeah.
really fucked up. The one that's right beside it is nearly at full health.
Okay. And I'm just gonna use my action to cast Frostbite.
Alrighty.
I
Go.
also picked Frostbite.
Oh.
Alright. Is that a saving throw or an attack roll?
It is. Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty, with advantage because of magic resistance.
Yeah.
I roll.
Probably won't do anything.
14.
Hey, that fails.
And as it hits, you realize it's resistant to cold damage as well.
Darn. So that is gonna be boop, math, 6 points halved, so 3.
Oh, it has 7 hit points. So 7 minus 3, it's at 4.
4.
Anything else, Salyn?
Nope. That is my action, my bonus action, and I can't really move anywhere.
Alrighty, that brings us to Kronedur.
Yep, it sure does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Smash.
I am going to just kind of like Grandpa swat Sefrin with my staff. Be like, you stupid girl, move your fireball, you're cooking the man alive. And then I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance and drop Telekinesis right here so that it gets all of the Brocks.
Alright,
Nice.
they all need to make Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one, because it's still magic resistance, the first one that is at full health got a 5 plus 4, so a 9.
Failure.
The weaker one got a 12 plus 4, so a 16.
A failure.
And the third one that's above Mortis, I rolled really bad for these. 7. They all fail.
A
Oh.
failure.
So you just swat Sefrin with your staff and then pump out a Sickening Radiance.
Oh, this
Bonus
is so
action,
good
pop.
too. 10, 18 plus 9, 27 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Oh, no, I lied. 27 plus 5 because we just got to level 10, which means I get to add my intelligence modifier to the damage of one spell per
Correct.
turn. So,
So it's
So
27 plus 5.
33?
27? 32.
Oh no, 32. 32. Holy shit. So the one Vrock that was at full health looks like it got hurt pretty bad. The Vrock that was at 4 hit points just combusts in the flames and radiant fire. And the one that was above Mortis had exactly 32 hit points. So the one that's above Mortis combusts from radiant fire and
Nice.
that. So there was only one Vrock
This is my
remaining.
best spell.
Sickening Radiance
a really
is
good
tight.
spell. We had somebody kill another character accidentally with Sickening Radiance in Curse of Strahd
That's
'cause
brutal.
The other character got turned into a vampire. That Sickening Radiance destroyed the vampire.
Yeah.
Were
Anyways,
they
anything
not
else?
evocation?
No. It was
Yeah.
a sorcerer. Anything else? Also, it was Rose that did it. Anything. Anyways, anything else, Kronedur?
No, that's it for me.
Okay, that brings us to Lulu.
Cool.
Can Lulu move through Salyn's space?
She can, because Lulu is considered a small creature.
Zoop.
Yeah.
So that's
And
10,
right to the flaming
20.
Right into the flaming sphere.
Right into the flaming sphere.
Yeah, she's gonna do it. Because
Alright,
now,
so
like, the rocks aren't there at least.
There is one.
Well-
There is one in there still. So if Lulu flies past it, there'll be an attack of opportunity against Lulu,
Never mind, I can't count.
and Lulu will automatically need to make a dex save if she goes through this flaming sphere.
She's gonna wait right here so that she can do some emergency triage.
Okay, that'll bring us to Sefrin then.
Okay. So honestly, with the flaming sphere, I still imagine it's like a freaking yo-yo. So like, you see that long, like a long piece of twine connecting her hand to the flaming ball pitch in the middle. She goes, "Oh, and yeah, I thought it was so much fun to have this." And she kind of retracts it. She will drop concentration on flaming sphere.
Okay.
And Yeah, you know what? She feels she owes it to Mortis at this point. She will use so weird familiar spellcasting shit. Basically, she's going to use through spots.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have spots travel down to
Does Schwartz have
Mortis.
flyby?
Flying speed, yeah.
Does she have flyby as a
Fly
trick
by.
though?
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'll be an attack of opportunity from the Vrock.
There's still one Vrock there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
there's a Vrock right here.
It's also got a level
Crap.
of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, she'll just do instead of that, she will bonus action. Well, I should say, first of all, she's going to move a little bit forward.
Okay.
To at least, yeah. Would she be able to see Mortis?
Not from there because Salyn's standing right there, and it's too small of a passage to actually like see through or get through.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's give it a shot. She will send Schwartz
All right.
on his way.
So the Vrock will make an attack of opportunity with its talons.
All right.
Talons.
Talon.
You know, like next time
I
I'm DMing
I
NPC.
know for a fact. I can feel it in my blood.
Talons.
10 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, so it goes to swipe at Schwartz, but Schwartz just nimbly gets out of the way and gets down to Mortis.
Okay, so she'll use her action to cast and bonus action to channel a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
All right, that is 26 points of healing.
Woohoo!
Sick.
So Mortis, yeah. All right. Anything else, Sefrin?
She'll stay there. She'll
All
stay
right.
there.
That brings us to Mortis. You have hit points, but you're prone. Schwartz is right in front of you. There's a rock. So the stone wall is actually kind of in your way a little bit. But the rock is right here.
Sorry, I forgot to drop that.
In the way of the stone wall. So if you have a ranged attack, you will not be able to see that. You can't see the rock, and you can't reach it based on how the wall is erected.
I don't have a ranged attack anyway, so
So you're just
100% melee.
So what are you doing?
Bold
Prone.
choice.
Mortis. First thing Mortis is gonna do is he's gonna get up.
All right. And that aura that he has comes up. Anyone within 30 feet of him gets stuff on saving throws.
Oh, still 10 feet.
Oh, it's still 10
10
feet.
feet.
Okay. So Schwartz.
Yeah, it's 10 feet until level 12 or 13. So he's just gonna stare at the rock.
You can't see it
Somewhat.
because of the wall.
He's gonna stare through the wall,
Okay.
just glaring at the wall because he knows the rock's on the other side.
Okay.
And he's to make a small spiral over his heart with his fist.
Yep.
And he's gonna use his lay on hands, and he's gonna give himself another 30 points of healing.
Nice.
Smart.
Damn,
Big
nice.
brain. Anything else?
Let's check my bonus action.
Shield
No.
has dropped so many times. All right. That'll bring us to the remaining Vrock, which is going to swoop into the opening
And make a con save.
and make a con save for sickening radiance. Thank you.
Oh, this might be.
Dirty 20.
Okay, it saves, so it's half damage, and it doesn't gain another level of exhaustion.
No, exhaustion
Nice.
is brutal.
Oh, pretty good. 10, 19, 22, so 11 point rage.
Okay. Boom. Alrighty then. Yeah, it's going to get to the opening, and it's going to make 2 attacks against the only one it can reach, which is Salyn.
Okay.
So it's going to go for the beak against Salyn. That's a 9 to hit. So
Does not hit.
it just jams into the hard scab, and then it's going to go for the talons
Ah.
for a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so
Yeah.
rakes down your side, and you take...
Ooh.
I rolled really good again.
Huh.
I'm glad I'm not rolling crits on these talons because it's 2d10.
2d10. Oof.
So Salyn, you take 18 points of slashing damage. Just shh. And that'll bring us to Salyn.
Sweet. So where
Smack that
exactly
bitch.
is the rock?
Directly in front of you. Can't get through that opening based on all the people clustered there.
Okie dokie. So I would like to use. Fuck, that's also a bonus action though. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I will use my like phase step ability to.
Oh shit! 1 second.
Oh,
Kronedur, what's the radius on Sickening Radiance?
30 feet.
And where'd you put it? Again? Right here?
Let me just double check on that 30 feet thing. Yeah, it's a 30-foot radius.
Okay, so I forgot to do something.
Yeah, it was like
So
right here.
apologies. The statue explodes because it drops to 0 hit points. And the only person within 30 feet of it is
Me.
Mortis in the wall.
yeah.
Mortis, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. The wall automatically fails because it's a wall.
Why is it always dexterity?
You get like a
You're
bonus because you're
dodging.
covered by the wall still.
Some cover.
I'll say roll with advantage.
Nice.
Alright. Dude, let me just double check all my notes here. Okay. So, first, roll with advantage.
Yep.
Alright, -3. And then 1d4. 8.
Damn.
8. Oh, the Vrock also needs to make one too.
Haha.
Ah.
The Vrock gets a 16, so it succeeds, so it takes half damage. Mortis, you got an 8. Okay. So each section of the wall that are remaining take 21 points of piercing damage as this thing explodes and shards slam into the walls.
They're still up.
Yeah, they're still up. Mortis, you also take 21 points of piercing damage.
Fair enough.
And the Vrock takes half of that. The Vrock takes...
Ooh.
Oh, it's not magical, so the Vrock halves it twice. Anyways, the Vrock takes 5 piercing damage. Alright, Salyn, it's your turn.
Okay, so am I able to use my movement since the rock is like large to like crawl or jump or somehow awkwardly clamber onto its back?
Sure. Give me an acrobatics. Actually, it's not like... Yeah, you can easily just climb on top of its back.
Cool. And while I'm on its back, can I wild shape into a giant constrictor snake?
Totally.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to try to, constrict it.
Okay.
And let me just write down my snake HP and my snake AC.
You're
So, yeah.
Snapey and you're Snacy.
So you guys all just
Exactly
see
right.
Salyn climb onto the back of this Vrock and then turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Yep.
And then go to constrict it. So yeah, make an attack roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna grapple it. Okay, that's +6. That's 16.
16 hits. Roll damage.
Aha!
And it is grappled.
Nice. That's not a bad
and
amount of damage.
restrained.
Yeah.
So just...
That's 2d8 + 4. What are numbers? 15 points of magical snake bludgeoning.
Yeah. 15. And it's because it's magical bludgeoning, it takes the full amount.
Aha!
So
Nice.
and now it's restrained by a giant constrictor snake.
And is it maybe falling?
You know what? You both will fall.
That's okay.
So you both fall 30 feet.
No.
Land on top of Mortis.
No! I don't bounce off this part of the wall. It's fine.
Nah.
Although I am huge, would I fit through here?
True, you wouldn't. It's 10-foot square. Oh, huge.
Yeah.
That's right. So you hit the wall, and you're just gonna tumble down the wall. That'll mean more bludgeoning damage then.
That's fine.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 feet. So 4d6 bludgeoning damage to you, and the Vrock. But the Vrock is resistant because it is non-magical bludgeoning damage. But it is prone and restrained way down there. Salyn, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Worth it.
The Vrock takes
So stupid.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Aha.
And it's prone and restrained from a... Well, not prone, but it's grappled and restrained from a snake. And you know what? Because it fell, it is prone. But snakes can't be prone?
Can't be prone.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else, Salyn? It's attack,
No.
movement. Okay. Kronedur.
I'm gonna hobble on over
Okay.
and just kind of look down. Do I see them?
Just a little bit.
Great. Then I'm gonna toll the mother frickin' dead.
Alrighty. Wisdom
Nice.
saving throw. With advantage, though, because of magic resistance. Oh! Ugh! 11.
Ah, it's a failure.
It's got 16 hit points left, by the way.
Oof.
Oh, well.
And because the statue's restored, it's not destroyed, it's not regaining hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, they were regaining hit points constantly with that statue up.
That feels bad. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Because we really ignored that statue for a while.
Mhm.
I only did 13 points of
Ooh,
necrotic
It's got
damage.
3 hit
though.
points left. Anything else, Kronedur?
Nope.
Okay. That'll bring us to Lulu.
Lulu's gonna fly on down to her good pal Morty
Okay.
and be like, "Oh, you doing okay?" That's my Lulu voice.
Okay.
I accept 0 criticisms.
Uncanny.
And will cast a Cure Wounds.
Nice. So Lulu just kind of like touches Mortis on the forehead with her trunk.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's very sweet.
It is.
Ooh, max healing, 12.
Mortis is getting
Work strength.
pumped full of hit points. Anything else for Lulu?
That's it for Lulu.
That brings us to Sefrin.
Okay.
You also
So-
can just see a smidge. Because Sefrin, because it's now Kronedur in front of you. And you
Okay.
can occupy the same space as Kronedur because he's a small creature.
Mhm.
And you can just see the outline of the Vrock being restrained by this giant constrictor snake.
Neat. Oh, decisions. Let's just do another chill touch. Why not?
Alright, with Chill Touch, is that a ranged attack?
Yeah.
It is.
So with disadvantage because it's prone, but also because it's restrained, just a straight attack roll.
Okay. I can work with that. 16?
16 hits, roll damage.
Okay. That is 13 points of necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this?
She like I know this is a really kind of a gross way to cast chill touch, but she like has this pot of like gross tar pitch like stuff, dunks her hand in, retracts it out, and you see this hand shoot out and just go right for the eyes and just sink into the thing's face.
Alrighty. And it just goes limp in Salyn's grasp. And that is the end of the combat encounter, everyone.
Jesus Christ.
Ow! Ow, that hurt.
And
Oh, you okay,
Based on-
Donzo Mortis?
based on eye lines, you guys see another narrow tunnel going this way. And Salyn, where you are, what's your dark vision distance? 60 feet?
Actually, yeah, no, it actually doesn't have dark vision
Okay, cool.
as a constrictor snake. Just blind sight 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything then as a constrictor snake.
Yep.
Alright.
Who cast that fire sphere crap?
Right, yeah.
hurt a lot.
Yeah, and it hurt them.
Yeah, and it hurt me. Good job, but ow.
Did I or did I not give you plenty of healing? Courtesy of Spatz.
Yeah, after he almost died.
He was fine.
Twice. How is that? How I almost died? That's 3 times now. That would have been 3 times I would have died in 2 days. 2 days, 3 times.
I
Ellen
mean,
is just gonna put a little snake
used
chin.
in every ounce of fairness, between the 4 of us, you are the most likely to be in the thick of melee, yeah?
No, that's absolutely fair. I'll give you
Can
that.
I do something kind of fun?
Yeah, totally.
Can I jump aiming for like right here? But as I like midway through the jump, cast Misty Step to land perfectly just nicely?
Yeah, totally.
Tight.
You just whew.
I love it. I'm very happy about it.
What's your dark vision, Kronedur?
120 feet.
100. Yeah, that's
Thank
a lot.
you, Kronedur. Kronedur, from where you're standing, you see into here,
Ooh.
and you see
Ooh.
a massive pile of bones and offal sits in the middle of this otherwise empty chamber, with a tunnel beyond it.
Y'all want to get down here?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to use another rope or...
I don't care. I'm already down here.
I'm still in snake form.
Salyn's a snake.
You are.
I can probably really slowly, and I'll dispel Wall of Stone.
Okay.
I like the idea of having a wall in hell, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, the wall
Kinda like-
disappears.
Snake up here, and even just like reach and have something that they can maybe like
Yeah.
fire pole slide down.
Yeah, you're huge creatures. You're 20 feet
Yeah.
long, so
Ha!
she'll
Makes
she'll
sense.
try just...
Jump.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll jump.
you're just gonna jump. Okay.
Yeah.
That's you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and you fall prone. Just
You know, it looked softer.
You
Up
should have
there.
just climbed down Salyn's back when she stretched out for you.
Yeah, a week from now.
and over in this direction, you guys hear cackling, like Knoll like cackling, just.
Oh.
But they don't hear you guys.
Nice.
So there's gnolls that way. There's a weird bone thing that way. Which way? I'm kind of curious about the bone thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, may as well, space out the mass murder we're committing down here.
Do we feel like we need a rest though?
Oh,
I mean, I'm fairly okay.
Yeah. Well, we know that.
Yeah, well. I mean, I have 5 hit points, so if we're not taking a rest, I'm going to keep the snake up.
Because I can recover some spell slots while we're resting.
Mm.
I can also set up the dome.
Mm.
But
So
we
even if
want...
the gnolls do find us, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, and then you nuke them from orbit just to be sure.
Yeah.
Or I
We're
do.
gonna take a rest.
Okay. Are you resting in this room, or are you gonna go into the room with the bones and offal?
We're
that's
gonna
in there?
rest in this room where the statue was, and I'm gonna take 10 minutes and 1 action to richly cast Tiny Hut.
Yeah, and while Kronger's casting that, I will just like
It's gonna be Scab
stick
Red.
a giant. Or wait, do I have to be in the hut while you cast it, or else I'm like
Yes.
barred? Okay.
I don't
will-
think so.
You do. I think. So. I believe so.
I think it's just 9 creatures that I allow in, like 9 medium or
Medium size
smaller.
or smaller, yeah. The spell fails if it's an area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. So, while Salyn's in snake form, she can't be in it.
Yeah.
Creatures and objects within a dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it.
Oh,
So you have
I
to
see.
be inside the hut when it's cast.
Okay.
Yes.
So I will drop snake form and go into the hut.
Okay. What's everybody else doing for these 10 minutes while Kronder's casting Tiny Hut?
Just prepping my various alchemical things.
Okay.
Giving Schwarz a good scratch on the head because he was a good boy.
Okay. Are you guys short rest, I imagine?
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
short rest,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. So yeah, you can
I
all.
don't have to roll any hit dice.
So Kronder pops up a tiny hut. You're all inside of it. You all gain the benefits of a short rest. If there's anything specific you'd like to do during the short rest, you can. The hut lasts for 8 hours,
It does. Or until I leave it.
or until you leave it.
But I am gonna
I
arcane
just had a
recovery.
cool thought. No, that would not work in combat because it takes like 10 minutes. So I was like, oh, if you get swallowed by a large creature, just cast Tiny Hut inside the creature. But that
Yeah.
takes 10 minutes. That's 100 rounds.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's a lot of rounds.
You would maybe die.
Just a minute. Oh, wait. A minute.
No, can't you think cast it if you have a focus? It's a 10-minute. It's a 10-minute
Ritual. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
ritual, but you can instant cast it if you have a glass bead.
It's a 1 minute cast time
So 10
as
rounds.
not a ritual.
I mean, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, you all get the benefits of a short rest. So, and you are safe inside the hut. The gnolls, you can still hear the gnolls laughing and playing.
Mm.
It seems like they're preoccupied with whatever's going on in their little tunnel.
Ha.
And again, each square is 10 feet, so they're probably still a decent ways away.
But yeah, the dome is like a scab red, so it just kind of looks like a weird bump in the terrain.
Excellent. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, everybody long rested up. Or short rested up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bone room.
Okay.
Mortis is gonna head down into the bone room.
Okay.
Alright.
You all
Yeah.
head down into the bone room.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
do.
You see a tunnel going this way. Again, narrow. Mortis, as you get close to the bone pile,
Oh no.
awful and bone pile, kind of sitting like in the bone pile, you see a small rounded bottle, like a brass bottle, and it has a lead stoppered mouth, and smoke is leaking from the bottle.
Hey, Kronedur, you still got that mage hand?
You know it.
You want to see if you can grab that bottle there?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll mage hand.
I have a weird
battle.
feeling it's gonna. Everyone back up
All right.
and let Kronedur get it.
Some more Kroner, your
Okay.
mage hand flies over and picks up this bottle. It's a brass
Yeah.
bottle with a lead stopper, and smoke is kind of leaking from the stoppered mouth.
Does it look like anything I've ever read about?
No. If you want to know what it is, you'd have to cast Identify.
I don't have identify.
I have identify.
Hey, you gotta identify.
Why, yes, I do.
You
We
should
should probably
cast
get-
it on this.
I mean, it would make sense to give the potion to the alchemist.
Yeah.
It's not a potion. Identify doesn't work on potions. To identify a potion, you have to sip it.
Oh,
This is not a
So-
potion.
Well,
So identify
sip
will
some.
work on this.
okay.
Okay. So she will take the bottle and she will take 10 minutes to ritual cast
Okay.
identify.
While this is happening, another 10 minutes are passing, so 20 minutes total. Anyone else doing anything for these 10 minutes while Sefrin's focusing Identify on this bottle?
Maybe just
I'm-
like seeing if I can recognize any of these bones.
Humanoids and lots of devils and demons.
Okay.
Is gonna set up a watch over here just in case
Yeah.
those decide to come running.
Okay.
I am going to. That's exactly what I was doing. I was going to put myself right here so that I had 120 feet both directions.
All right. Whichever one of you wants to make a perception check with advantage may do so.
You can do it.
Oh, it shouldn't be me.
My rolls have been shit tonight.
Okay. Well, one of them's a natural 20, so that feels
So it's
good.
a natural 20 because it's with advantage.
And my perception is a -2, so it's an 18.
All right. So you can hear the gnolls still laughing and playing, but it doesn't sound like anything's coming in this direction. And you keep up with that for 10 minutes, and Sefrin, you identify this object as an ever-smoking bottle. Smoke leaks from the
Okay.
lead stoppered mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs 1 pound. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured, which means disadvantage on attacks and whatnot. Or if it's heavily obscured, I think attacks... No, yeah, disadvantage. Each minute the bottle remains open within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches its maximum radius of 120 feet. The cloud persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word as an action. Once the bottle is closed, the cloud disperses after 10 minutes. A moderate wind can also disperse the smoke after 1 minute, and a strong wind can do so after 1 round.
Okay.
So it's an ever-smoking bottle.
So after she's done, like, putting weird compounds on the thing, kind of doing process of elimination. Oh, okay. So I know what this is. This is a smoke screen in a bottle, an ever-smoking bottle, in fact. So you unstopper it.
Intriguing.
Well, yeah, if you unstopper it, it makes smoke. If you want to maybe make a hasty retreat, makes it a little easier. If you wish to blind your opponent, that is good too. Not very good in windy areas, or if, say, one of our friends were to conjure a strong wind, probably would mess that up a little bit, but useful. Actually, since you are usually out front, Mortis, why don't you hold on to this?
I would like to make an argument that it go to Salyn, who also routinely finds herself out front. If she gets knocked out of one of her little beastie forms, she could pop that up so that she has time to get back into another beastie form or figure something else out.
Oh, but Kronedur, I can just magically Misty teleport step.
Oh, yeah, you should have it
Yeah.
then.
It's an Eladrin thing.
Yeah, and in general, I mean, no disrespect, Rhonda, but Salyn is a fairly comparable spellcaster to yourself in terms of skill.
And she's also always on the front line. I don't know what
I
you're
am
talking
always
about.
often there, yeah.
Yeah, but then she can, not be there or change into another animal.
Anywho's, I think Mortis having it is fine. I can also probably just learn Fog Cloud if I wanted to.
Why don't I take it, and then if someone else needs it, we can go as needed.
Fair enough.
I mean, if it is ever smoking, it's gonna keep doing it forever.
Well, until it's a radius of 120 feet.
Nice.
Right. There you go, Mortis.
All right, Mortis, you can add an ever-smoking bottle to your equipment.
Yay.
Sweet.
I wonder how well this will work with my darkness spell.
I wonder if it's cursed.
Identify would not reveal if it's cursed either.
Because I mean, I feel like
could
this whole
cast
place
remove
is
curse on it.
Nah.
You get the sense it's not cursed though.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
want anyone
not.
wasting spell slots, so it
Yeah.
doesn't
What if?
appear cursed.
It would seem on the level to me.
Yeah, I don't see any cackling devil faces on the bottle, so
Yeah, or Robin Williams. I think we're good.
R.I.P.
don't know who that is.
Sorry, I had to make that joke.
So
I don't get the joke.
Genie, I think.
Yeah, from Aladdin.
Which way are you guys going? Continuing on this way, or going towards the large group of cackling gnolls that you can hear?
How large is large?
Yeah.
Based on your perception check, it sounded upwards of 16.
Like if I stand here,
Yeah, 16.
sneakily,
16.
damn,
Hmm.
I could probably get them all pretty quickly.
Actually,
with a
based on your
quick
dark vision,
save.
yeah, there's 16, and there's a really big knoll in there as well.
Oh, I
Ooh.
don't think we want to go down there. There's like a no warlord or something.
Well, the problem with going the other way is that I don't know. Are we going to be able to? Morris
I
is
don't
going to
know.
come all the way down here and look down the tunnel.
Okay.
Are you able to like skirt around the thing of bones?
Yeah, you can easily just walk through past it. Yeah, tunnel goes this way, and you can hear what sounds like someone saying, "Just open the damn door. We're almost at the Citadel."
Oh fuck!
Oh.
This isn't the right way.
They said, "We're almost at the Citadel. Open the door."
Yeah, but they're probably lying. It's hell.
And you can hear what sounds like someone ramming a large door.
I mean, I think it's probably the way we should go.
Yeah, let's check it out at least.
Thinking. All right, I'm going to go first. I'll take point.
Everyone needs to crawl through this tunnel up until this point, aside from Kronedur.
All right, Mortis is going to push his shield in front of him and start going.
Okay.
Did it sound like people saying that, or like?
It sounded like a voice.
Okay.
It sounded like a voice. Oh, I hate hell so much.
That's where I'm going. So
He's going. No, Morris is going to put himself right there, so he's still behind the hill.
Hmm.
okay.
And he's just peek up and over.
Yeah, you just see an opening. You don't see much of anything. You hear the voices still, just saying, "Open the door. Do it."
Mm.
All right,
Bro.
old man. I'm gonna go first. I think you've taken a hit.
All right, I'm back you up.
Okay.
Kronedur, because of your dark vision.
Yeah, I do. Oh fuck.
Brass double doors stand exposed in the wall of the Scab. A relief image on the door depicts a blindfolded angel wielding a sword, and carved into the doorframe are beautiful gold inlaid runes. 3 goat-headed demons with barbed tails throw themselves against the door as a corpulent ape-like fiend with tusks and tiny wings kicks at them, roaring commands in Abyssal. Just Gulskaladus. And the
I
doors.
don't speak Abyssal.
Oh, it's saying.
No, I don't. I don't
Oh.
speak
Oh,
Abyssal.
you don't speak Abyssal.
No, I've only got Infernal.
Thistle?
Anyone who knows Abyssal, though, I don't think anyone knows Abyssal. But just.
Mortis is going to look back and motion Lulu to come up to him.
Okay.
He's good. It's just very quiet. He's gonna be, does that look like the door we're supposed to go through? Does that look familiar?
Yes, that's the Bleeding Citadel.
Fuck.
Well, let's kill him.
The ape-like fiend with tiny tusks and wings kind of just stops for a moment and turns to look at you all because there's a light still emanating.
Oh, we should have gotten rid of that.
Oh,
Well-
yeah.
That's right.
It lasts an hour.
Yeah, and
Last
we
an
took a
hour.
short rest, so.
Oh yeah,
it
so
would
it's
be
gone.
That's right. Never mind. It's still just staring at the door then.
Ah. Which I was just quietly talking amongst ourselves.
All right. You need one more pitton and another rope, and then we can
Okay.
get down without hurting ourselves. And then we'll just charge these. Or I can get down, and I'll charge these assholes, and you guys can
Okay.
back me up.
Yeah, they're gonna
Um,
stand up here and just throw out another sickening radiance immediately.
Yeah, I was also thinking, what if I put some vines and thorns and stuff on the ground where they are?
Great idea.
Yeah.
Idea.
And-
You just
Try to
have to
coordinate as much as possible.
Yeah, I have a few things, but I fear they might either be like I have a mixture that can create like a giant spider web. I don't know how that might work.
If we can stick them in the radiance, that would be
yeah.
ideal for us.
the longer that they stay in the radiance, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have something that can make me fly or float over there, do
That
you?
would be great, because then
Actually,
if the
I
ground was all
do.
spiky,
I don't.
I have access to the fly
I
spell.
could turn you into a
If you can
pterodactyl.
float, if you can fly me down to the ground, that would actually be great.
Okay. I mean, you can do the flying up to 10 minutes, in fact.
I just need to get down. That's my big deal. I just don't want to be wasting time or resources, you know? Got to make this quick.
Okay. She'll take out this little sky blue mixture, kind of turn Mortis around and pour it down the back of his armor.
Okay.
Oh, that's cold. Oh,
Mortis, make a stealth check as you say
Make all that fucking noise.
Yeah. A shiver like, ugh!
Loud dwarven cursing.
that is -1 or -2?
-2.
No, +3. Ah!
But still minus from the being brought back to life.
It'll be -3, so it's 15.
15.
No, 14.
Okay. They don't seem to notice. They're still too focused on getting the door open.
Okay, so Mortis has fly.
Yep.
I think our best bet, very quietly, is to just, like, do it.
All right, let's start with the spellcasters. You guys
Yes.
get your surprise attacks, and then I can charge in and hit them.
Great.
Just so you guys know what's staring
Okay.
up at you.
Okay.
Well, that you see, not what's staring up at you.
Yeah.
Because I'm really excited about this. Ba-ba-ba. So the demon with the wings and the tusks looks like that.
Ooh, frick.
Oh.
Hold it back a
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah.
Back
Back
a
it
little
up.
back.
Oh, that
That's
doesn't
worse.
work.
My backlight, it's my ring light.
Yeah.
It's not gonna help any.
Oh, that's actually a little easier, yeah. Okay.
I can't wait to kill it.
Silly little bugger.
The things it is with. Bear with me as I do this. Okay, anytime. And the things that this creature are with look like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Not thrilled about that.
I remember
Mm.
them things from the Tomophos.
Yeah, little goat demons.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you guys doing? Spells and stuff.
Yeah, as soon as I was given the go-ahead by Mortis, I'm
Mm-hmm.
jumping up, and I'm radiant, sickening radiance.
All right, as you jump up, give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
$11.
11. Okay. The one with tusks and wings turns back just as you hop up and looks right at you.
Cast.
And you still cast Sickening Radiance?
Oh yeah, like it was cast as I was getting up,
Okay, so-
like as I was
okay.
jumping.
So that would.
So by the time it sees me, the spell's in effect.
Yeah. Okay. So fail the stealth check. That's so be automatic stealth check fail then. All right. So as you do that, the Nelathimiir and its little companion, its 3 companions, turn at you all, and that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Good
right.
session, though.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Welcome back
Welcome
Yeah.
to
to
Scab.
hell.
Talons.
Yeah.
Talons,
Talons.
our new
Oh,
least
damn
favorite
Talon.
guy.
You know, I love the wine that they make in Talon.
But next week,
If it's
we're
not
gonna-
from Toulon's, then it's just
Oh,
sparkling
man.
wine.
Next week, y'all are fighting an Elfeshni. It's a large fiend, and its 3 little goat companion demons.
Let's see if we can make it 3 attempted deaths in 24 hours.
or not.
Well,
I'm excited.
I mean, my girl has spell slots, and she does still have, if I remember right, that one scroll mass heal word.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So just in case crap really hits the fan, she has
Yeah.
that to fall back on.
But, oh man, this is going to be really exciting next week. You guys are almost out of the scab.
That's
Yes.
wild to me.
There's a lot of the scab that was missed, which is good. There's a lot of stuff in the scab that is scary, dangerous. But who knows? Next week, we start immediately with a combat encounter
And 4 con saves.
and 4 con saves.
Ah.
Wouldn't it be great if these things were immune to radiant damage?
I would kill myself on the spot.
They're devils. Anyways, they're not.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're watching this live, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. And just a reminder, please donate to the charities if you can. Again, if you can't, just spreading the word is just as good. And getting out there and doing good stuff, protesting and whatnot, showing people how much everyone sucks. How this whole situation sucks. So yeah. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.